Man. Why did I ever tell y'all about Bosco? Just didn't want to believe me. Didn't want to believe Neptune Lagoon. I guess famous people, or who y'all consider famous, y'all just let them have their way. They could lie to y'all. They could say what they gonna do to a person. They could show their little cliques and crews, you know what I mean? Because every hood got a pack, you know what I mean? But if you still running in packs, we know you a coward. Then on top of that, Bosco, I never seen you win a fight in life. And I know you in real life without before the YouTube. I'm like an uncle. Cause I'm bigger status than you in the hood, so little homie, I'm disappointed. From the two fights that I could say that I witnessed, three. Rosemo, Nina Boy, now Rich Trapper. I don't even know what to do no more. Everybody said it was like that. The first one that got really embarrassed, Loose Cannon. No, we'll rewind that. Brick Baby. Brick Baby was the first one to get embarrassed on the internet. Besides Bosco. Bosco getting marked out is the beginning of YouTube. Like World Star, you know how you don't see nothing from World Star posted no more? Bosco butt whooping is from World Star. You know how old that is? And the first upload of Bosco ain't won no fights. The first upload to the internet, Bosco, you get your tail whooped. You see, for the homies to upload Bosco, Tiny 211, the Click, G Perico, that's who 211, the one with G Perico, he was recording Bosco getting whooped out. Tiny 211. He an OG now. He probably don't want to be called Tiny 211, but he is Tiny 211. He was recording Rosemo whooping Bosco out. Gotta say it because it's church Sunday. He was whooping Bosco out. Bosco was getting so many lefts and rights. Bosco said, "Stop jumping me." Dead homies. The first time Bosco got whooped out on the internet, his introduction to the internet was getting whooped out by Rosemo 700. How easily do we forget? Bosco can't fight. I try to tell you, his biggest threat is his subscribers and them listening to his BS. Y'all listen to Munchie too. And I was the first blood to get on the internet and say, hell yeah, that motherfucking peanut butter shit happened to you on the dead homies. But I didn't have no subscribers. Y'all ain't believe me. In the streets, hell yeah, they know me. On the internet, hell no, I wasn't on that bitch. I only was on YouTube because you know you got to make you an account just to be on YouTube. That's why I said 3 years. I've been on here 11 months. And you know Bosco got about 5,500 subscribers on YouTube. Blood, I got 4,700. And I ain't went to no jumpers. I'll say it like 4 extra. I ain't been to no jumpers. I ain't talked to Adams 22s. Me. So when I get the YouTube plaque, me. I didn't buy no subscribers, gang. Bosco, I got on Spider Loc and smashed your career on kicking cat being boo. You forgot? Y'all forgot? I am Neptune the Goon. I shut down kicking cat being boo. Man, we ain't finna be no Bloods and Crips, nigga. What the fuck? You don't even put kicking cat with being boo. It just don't work out that way, brother. Bosco, you got your foot whooped. And you know what this mark ass nigga tried to do to Rich Trapper? He tried to fire on Blood. Bosco, you know mark niggas that can't fight always try to go for the dope feed. You bitch. Bosco tried to dope feed and miss. You's a whole Amazon tall bitch. Oh, look, Bosco ain't just a bitch. He's an Amazon tall, big old bitch. Look, how did your dope fiend work out with you getting choked out on the ground? Boy, boy, listen. Boy, listen. Bosco, Bosco. Oh, I know why you came out with the video first. Cause you know Rich Trapper is a cloud chaser. Rich chaser, rich chaser. That Rolex watch don't tell no lie. We major. On the dead homies. Man, Rich Trapper been in so many, he been in 5 and a possible 6 fights. Man, I remember when Rich Trapper was out there looking for Almighty Suspect. Cloud chasing up with Brandon. Come on, man. How in the hell is you going up to Nipsey Hussle grand opening at Venice Beach where it's a goddamn 1,000 police? Miss me. It's police all up and through Venice Beach, off duty and in uniform. And if you don't know that, your ass ain't from LA. Them niggas will cuff you and you're going straight to jail. Ain't no talking. That's like fighting in SeaWorld or Disneyland. You know you going to jail, right? You can't just have no fights in public places, correct? You going to jail. This nigga Rich Trapper was trying to hop on the Brandon wagon. Yeah, man. Hey, check it out. Almighty Suspect. Yeah, we gonna do this. This nigga even lied to the internet and told the world, hey, we talked to the niggas at the Marathon Burger, and they said we could press niggas here as long as we take them around the corner. This nigga said Black Sam and the Marathon Burger gave them the blessing to press niggas and then just take it around the corner. Stop it. Check out these brothers' narratives. Liars. But back to Bosco. You got your feet whooped. And you tried to dope fiend. How you gonna lose the fight when you tried to dope fiend? No. Munchy, crunchy, or creamy, him and Bosco is made for each other. I don't see how them niggas could be so bull. And y'all was very shortly worst enemies in Inglewood. You know, us and the NHPs, them niggas wasn't crossing no Manchester and Market. Yes, the beef between us and the IFs ain't been no long time. And you mean to tell me y'all age bracket ain't madder than me and I'm still mad? Click up. Go meet up with Munchie. We really don't got nothing to talk about. Me, him, or Bosco. With me, I ain't finna do too much talking. Dead homies. And I'm both of you niggas big homie. And I still get on you like I'm your age. But Bosco is older than me. He older than all of us. Ah, get on, Grandpa Bosco. Did y'all pay attention to the picture on this live? Did y'all not see Bosco with his booty crack showing? Or no, go out the live and then punch back in and look at the upload I put on the front of this live. Bosco whole booty was out like a plumber. Whole crack of 4th of July showing on the dead homies. And Bosco got whooped out like that on World Star with Rosemo 700. Bosco was getting punched out so much. Bosco said, y'all jumping me. Y'all jumping me. I ain't gonna say the homie name. He was like, ain't nobody jumping you, blood. Put your head up and squeam back. That's what he told Bosco. But what it all started over, here we go. Bosco is supposed to be having a fight with King Pill. I don't know if it's going to be on the Adam 12-22 no jumper matchup with him and Jason Love. But him and Bosco is supposed to be having a fight, right? So with that being said, Rich Trapper was at some place to where he was up to ask Bosco questions about the upcoming fight. I don't know how that nigga even got there. That nigga views on a whole video be like 300, 200 motherfucking views. I don't even know where he came from. He do an interview and he asking Bosco some questions. So I guess he asked him a type of question where Bosco felt pressed. Bosco tried to fire on him. It didn't go good. Bosco ended up being on the ground. Bosco ended up being told, if you break my chain, I'm going to break you. Yep. And then look, hey, you remember when Munchie was at No Jumper and he got kicked and Munchie said he had to fire his homeboy because he watched him get kicked and he didn't help him? That's the same thing that happened with Bosco. Bosco was on the ground wrestling, tussling, and doing everything. And the homie he came with didn't even help him. We talking about Munchie and we talking about Bosco. Two busters. Stay yelling blood and stay yelling B team, but stay in the house. And stay with no money. The only motion they got, man, I think them dudes would unalive their own self if they didn't have no spotlight on YouTube. They most, out of all the snitching and telling that Bosco and Munchie done did, they ain't got him a house. And if you got a car, you still paying on it. It ain't yours. So don't lie to me, bruh. Yep. Hit that Cash App, $PBF 400. $PBF 400. Them niggas do all the snitching on No Jumper, but it ain't got them a house. And if they in the car, they still paying on it. So, I really can't respect them and ain't got nothing for them. But I know the whole world knew Bosco can't fight. Bosco cannot fight. That's why he tried to take off on Rich Trapper. Bosco got a whole lot of squabbles to catch up to me. Bosco was getting choked out and trying to swing. You should be trying to get his hands from around your neck. That's how I know you don't fight much. He told the people, hey, if you don't get him off, I'm finna put him to sleep. Think I'm BSing? I'll show y'all the video right now. Rich Trapper choking, and it ain't gonna be no discrepancy. Choking Bosco out, flipped him over like a python, and Bosco tried to dope fiend him, and it went all bad. That's why I said at the footnote, at the thumbnail of this live, if you look closely, Bosco booty crack is out. That's why I did it real small. That's why I did some writing over it. Yeah, I received what? Some money from somebody. Hold on. Oh yeah, somebody tried to ask me for 10,000. Yeah, my shit worked. $ PBF 400. Yeah, Bosco, Buster Juice, Busterism. Bosco, don't he look like he just be in the dark all the time at his house? Like the way his beard and his hair, like. And then if you gonna show up somewhere to do an interview, why if you lazy, why don't you just spray some pink lusters on there to give it a little shine, like you do something with your shit? Bosco, your shit look dried, like my mama would say, that shit look bone dry. Your hair look like a bone dry mop. Bosco hair look like the mop from Jiffy Lube. Just black and just crispy. Like, bro, how you doing interviews and you ain't put no water on them shits? You ain't put no lotion, no grease, no nothing? You ain't spray, you ain't get the, I know lazy niggas that got the spray. They got the African Pride spray. They got the pink lusters. You know what I mean? Bosco, you going to do live interviews with crusty, dusty hair like that, gang? Come on, gang. I know you ain't got no bread. I know you live Section 8. That's why you in Long Beach. That's the income capital. And that's low income where it's black people at. Other than that, they're going to put you in Mexican cities like San Pedro, Wilmington, stuff like that. Like, come on, man. If you know you from Cali, then you know better. You know what I mean? Bosco, come on, gang. Bosco, look, bro. What happened to you with Rich Trapper, I wouldn't want to come outside no more. Second off, you made the first video, and then all you had was a picture. And then you look like you trying to bite the nigga chin, like, the still photo is Bosco doing this. When Bosco was talking about him. Nah. Why you didn't play the video? Rich Trapper got the video, so we gonna watch it right now. Ain't no discrepancy. Bosco was getting choked out, gang. I don't care what y'all talking about. Dead homies. Bosco was getting choked out. Watch this. Watch this. Real footage too. So, you know. Rapper trip. Whoop, whoop. Here we go. Watch this. Bosco literally.
After a long night, 1500 and nothing festival, so forth and so on. Hold on, let me make sure I show y'all this real quick.
Let me take this off.
It ain't a scratch.
Too much. I got too much light in the house. Too much.
It ain't a scratch. Wait, hold on. Let me turn that light up.
Let me see. We're gonna do it this way. Bingo.
It ain't a scratch on your boy.
This is real footage of Bosco getting choked out. Watch.
Chain, all that. Hold on. It ain't a scratch.
Man, I ain't got nothing to hold it. Hey, don't be mad at me. I gotta use this right now.
But it ain't nothing. Okay, cool. So now we got that out the way. Your boy Bosco tried to do a little sucker punch tonight.
Yes, he did.
Getting the woo-wop choked out of him.
He said my favorite bloodcaster. Look at Mark ass Bosco.
Get off me. Little boy, this ain't what you want. See, we was doing a little 11-11 woo-wop 1-2 step like Sierra and all
11-11, so that's where he was doing the interview for Bosco at. 11-11. I knew it was some Mark ass shit that I never know of. There's a lot of Mark niggas meeting Mark niggas. You feel me? He said not the sauce. Yeah, man. Taco Bell mild, man. Stop hating on the G. Shit, what you go to Taco Bell? What you get? Man, I want mild. A gang of them too.
You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all this one more time. It ain't no busted lips, bloody nose, nothing like that, huh?
And Bosco was saying, Bosco put up the first live and said he put hands on Rich Trapper. Where? What kind of fighting y'all doing in 2026 where ain't nobody got no bruises? He said, you got bread, bro. Nah, I'm just living life, man. I just made the right moves when the homies from the hood started telling on me. That's why I said, when I go to DJ Vlad or something like that, but it ain't gonna be DJ Vlad, but I'm gonna go on something else, man, watch all the names that I put out there that told on me on different cases. And since my dad had money, I had lawyers. That's why I'm here to tell about it. Hell yeah, we back.
Bad, bro. Bad. And you hear it start off by saying, Little Ninja, you could lose your life in this mucker. You know what? You're not going to hear that because I got to censor it out for YouTube. So you're actually going to just see me whopping with Bosco. But regardless of the fact,
Bosco got choked out, flipped like a python. You late. You here, but you late. 20 minutes late.
Ends up almost getting his whole life taken from him. And he's lucky that I had the self-respect, you feel me, to make sure that I didn't.
Come on, what's up with all this
You know what I'm saying?
self-respect?
There could have been
I'm a
no Bosco
Christian,
tonight, but I'm gonna let y'all
Muslim,
see this video for yourself.
baptism, pushing peace ass. Come on, man. I know the feds watch me too, nigga. I ain't pushing no peace like that. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that Cash App, $ PBF 400. Look at Bosco. Look at Bosco on the ground. That's Bosco. Look at Bosco. Look at Bosco. Bosco on the bottom. Look how he flipped that nigga like a python. Look at Bosco. Bosco wasn't swinging. He was getting choked out.
Now here go the cold part about it. Bosco drunk, sloppy, looking dumb, looking stupid. His homie sat there and watched the whole.
Bosco drunk. Don't we have? Remember the last time Bosco got pulled over in Long Beach when he was like, "Hey, Neptune, we outside. Hey, you got 48 hours to check in." They didn't say I was getting put off the hood. They didn't call me a mark. They didn't call me a bitch. They didn't say they was gonna blow me down. Nothing. They just said we outside. Why y'all looking for little old me? I'm a one little ass man. You calling my name with all the niggas you could call? And I know you picked all them niggas up to go to the hood too, cause they sure don't be outside. Next man. But let's go back where Rich Trapper tells you, just like Munchie B when he was drunk, you know how his homie watched him get kicked by the white boy? Yeah, Bosco had the same thing. And this supposed to be a homie from the hood. Watch how the new homies from the hood let Bosco get choked out and pulled over to the side like a goddamn python. Pay attention closely. These mark ass niggas. What's up with these mark ass niggas? New homie ass niggas. Look at Bosco. Oh shit. See, I can't even hold it in. Bosco, that's just his shit's just so disrespectful, gang.
Bosco drunk,
Look.
sloppy, looking dumb, looking stupid. His homie sat there and watched the whole thing until his homie felt
Yes,
like,
he
damn,
did.
I am sitting here watching my homeboy get
Yes,
put
he
in the rear
did.
naked
You watch your
choke. I
homie
ain't really
get
doing
choked.
nothing after he just did this super disgusting, super sloppy cross that he tried to do on some sucker punch stuff. Maybe I should try to help him. But notice how the homie do everything in his power to help. Nothing. Then I want y'all to pay attention to, I don't let go of Bosco until I decide I want to let go of Bosco. Period, point blank. The choke didn't come off until I decided to let go of the choke. Pay attention to it.
He said pay attention to it. Bosco just told his man, why is you playing? Bosco just said out his own fat lips, why is you playing? 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 This is fight time. What do you mean playing?
Obviously, I wasn't making a video, but that's all they got on camera. But how does it end?
Yeah, he got flipped like a boy. Bosco, I ain't look. Bosco, I ain't into gay sex. I'm telling you right now, gang. Bosco, I ain't into gay sex, gang. When we get down, man, you gotta act like when you got put on the hood. You gotta keep the XX, double X, triple X, HILG, BG. You gotta keep that out of it, gang. When we fight, I don't want no slow wine for me. I don't want no R. Kelly playing and shit. I want some gangster shit. Play some Dub C, skip, throw it up. I don't want no bedtime music. No, lay a girl down. You know, put you to bed, Jay Holiday music while we doing our thing, man. I ain't gonna be cool with that.
Look at you, you a victim. You a big, sloppy, ugly, disgusting, bell pepper nose victim. Go worry about your little fight with King Pill, bro, because this ain't what you want. That was easy work. I did it with a smile on my face. Imagine if you really took the time to piss me off. Free Avenue Angel till he's free.
We watching that one more time. Just in case you just got here. Just in case you got here, we gonna run that back. We gonna see Bosco the Buster. For all his fans, look at Bosco get whooped out.
Man, so after a long night, 1,500 and nothing festival, so forth and so on. Hold on.
Then after this, I'm gonna show y'all Bosco first upload. Bosco got whooped out, gang. He got choked, and he tried to fire on him first. He got choked and flipped around like a python.
Scratch on your boy, head tattoos.
Bosco is a buster ass nigga from the hood. Bosco is 4 years older than me, and Bosco is my little homie. So what that?
It ain't a scratch on your boy, scratches on my neck. We gonna get to, but it ain't nothing. Okay.
And I mean little ass buster homie. Nigga, I'm on your block. That's where I'm at, Mark.
Tried to do a little sucker punch tonight and ended up getting the woo-wop choked out of him.
Don't worry, stay in the chat. I'm gonna do live calls too. So go tell Bosco.
Get off me.
Yeah, I'm finna throw the number up here too. So go get Bosco and friends. He gotta check in since he always do his YouTube thing. Bosco gotta report into YouTube streets or he a mark. Spam that nigga Instagram, spam his YouTube. Tell him to report in. We live. Tell Bosco and friends to call. I'm throwing the number up, so stay tuned. Go get the getting and go get Bosco.
Busted lips, bloody noses, nothing like that, huh? And I went to the 1500.
I know he ain't gonna beat me face to face. Even if he say it on live, that nigga go upload and don't, bro. Bosco's internet nigga.
So got up on
Yeah, on the dead homies, it's time to report in. He an internet nigga. All y'all sending y'all subliminals over YouTube. Well, nigga, call in, nigga, check in, nigga. You ain't got no 48 hours, nigga. You got 1 hour, 60 minutes, Mr. YouTube.
Where the hold on, let me see we can see. No, nothing. He throw a little BS sucker punch and Bosco get choked. Bad, bro. Bad. And you hear it start off by saying, "Little ninja, you can lose your life in this motherfucker." You know what?
Bosco got fucked up by this skinny dude right here.
Uuuuupppp with Bosco. But regardless of the fact, ninjas can say whatever about that Brazilian jiu-jitsu and all that kind of stuff. We in a closed space.
Man, we good, we good. What's up with Zach?
At me and tries to charge me and ends up.
Yeah, 20 minutes to show some money. $ PBF 400. Send it in.
The self-respect, you feel me, to make sure that I didn't, you know what I'm saying? There could have been no more Bosco tonight, but I'm gonna let y'all see this video for yourself. Oh, and keep in mind, I would have never said nothing about this. This idiot decides to put it out to jump ahead of it, so another victim. Here it goes. The fuck, little nigga? All right then.
He called him little nigga. He said, "What's up, little nigga?" Look at Bosco getting flipped. He had his whole booty out.
Come on. Grab Bosco. Come on.
He said, "Grab Bosco." Bosco finna not make it to see tomorrow.
Bosco drunk, sloppy, looking dumb, looking stupid. His homie sat there and watched the whole thing until his homie felt like, damn, I am sitting here watching my homeboy get put in the rear naked choke, and I ain't really doing nothing after he just did this super disgusting, super sloppy cross that he tried to do on his sucker punch stuff. Maybe I should try to help him. But notice how the homie do everything in his power to help. Nothing. And then I want y'all to pay attention to, I don't let go of Bosco until I decide I want to let go of Bosco. Period, point blank. The choke didn't come off until I decided to let go of the choke. Pay attention to it. I'm gonna let him go. Let go of my chain. My break it. Get his hands. Get his hands. Why are you playing, nigga?
Bosco said, "Why are you playing?" Look, he talking. Bosco, get off of me. Get off of me. He talking to the people to save Bosco. Bosco like, get off of me.
I wasn't making a video, but that's all they got on camera. But how does it end? That's what I was worried about. Don't get to pulling and yanking on my jewelry because you ain't got nothing. Don't get to tugging and snatching and all that kind of stuff because you ain't got nothing.
Bosco ain't got no money on. He ain't got no money on.
I'm just going to tell your story about how Bosco was my first official victim.
I didn't see it. It didn't come up on my Cash App. I don't see no $5.
Humiliation, you feel me? Make him beg.
I do not.
Make him beg for freedom real quick. Make him beg. Let me go, bro. Get off me, bro. You can say whatever you want about this jiu-jitsu.
No, sirski.
No hands.
It didn't come to my Cash App.
Look at you a victim. You a big, sloppy, ugly, disgusting, bell pepper nose.
No, sir.
Go worry about your little fight with King Pill, bro, because this ain't what you want.
No, sir. Ain't no money came to this. Ain't no $5 got sent to me. That's a lie.
Free Avenue Angel till he's free.
Now, we finna watch Bosco version. And the reason why I'm showing y'all Bosco last, I'm gonna let y'all see how long Bosco video was. This video was 5 minutes. Bosco got something like 40 minutes. And he got a still photo how he this close to the man's face like he finna bite him. And Bosco said he was whooping him. I'm finna show y'all this. Don't worry. When it come to Bosco, oh, you don't gotta worry with me. I'm on that boy butt. Y'all ready for this? Bosco. Check out Bosco. This is Bosco. turn of events. Boss Ho.
See, we gotta get Rich Trapper
Here we go.
papers and shit. But
Bosco got a new song out too. So
hopefully
look, tell me if Bosco got it. Cause he made a song. Listen to Bosco's song, gang.
I can't believe I'm still up.
Listen to Bosco's song. I'm not gonna keep saying it. He is horrible. He should not rap.
Bosco 100 versus Rich Trapper, and the person that sent it to me, they said Rich Trapper got beat up. I can't stamp it, so I didn't put it in the title. Cause I didn't want to be like, oh, this nigga.
Bosco need to leave rapping alone. When y'all hear this song,
what I seen is some screen grabs.
I don't even care if I don't get the views. If he copyrighted this, oh well. But this song is trash can.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say definitely like that. You know what I'm saying? I just seen him a few months ago in LA. Yeah, top of it, man. Top of it, y'all. Hey, man, top of it, man. Late nights, early mornings. I have to go work out in like a few hours, and I got a big all-day vlog I'm about to be doing. You looking
who is y'all? I'm not Rich Trapper, and I don't care about Rich Trapper. So who is y'all? Y'all didn't flip nothing.
He said we all know this cap, and that's what I'm saying. Cause I remember when Bosco, and I ain't trying to shit on you, Bosco, but I remember the fade he caught.
Yeah, like he said we mad, like we taking this personal. I'm not Bosco. I didn't get my ass whooped, so why would I be mad? Like, you know what I mean? That's how I know you ain't from this country.
You know what I'm saying? But I remember that one.
I do got trolls in Scotland and Russia and stuff like that, so don't be mad when they hear, because they don't even speak the goddamn English.
I would think that Rich Trapper, because he'd be doing it right.
Man, he do too much yapping. Hold on.
Hold on. He's a fade machine. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to take this shit to Aiden Rock. 2005 Bosco song. Like, come on, Bosco, with the bullshit, my brother. Change up, because I got homies that have changed up.
He must be talking about me. He said I got homies got changed up. He said I got some homies that didn't changed up. I guess he talking about me. I guess he made a quick song about me. Check out Bosco hair. Look how crispy his hair look.
Look at, hold on, let me turn on, turn on comments. Look at, hold on,
Man, Bosco, he talk like his lip is just drooling all the time. Like he got a hole in his lip. Oh, drippity, droppity. Come on, and every 4 words is blood, blood, blood. Man, get your shit together.
Look at blood, like, love to show your face, blood. Love to beat your ass, like, show your face, blood. Look at the lungs. Look at that cheek right there, blood. Fuck blood up, like, blood. Shut your goofy ass up, blood. What blood? Look at this. Get blood out. Look at me on top of blood. Get this nigga off me. Look at this. Yo, it look like, is Bosco biting this nigga?
Yeah, look at Bosco.
This nigga Rich Trapper like he getting bit or some shit.
Yeah, that song was, man, I got some homies changed up, man, I got some homies changed up. Come on, bro.
Get this nigga off me. Look at blood. Like, look at blood. Get this nigga, like, hold on, let me turn comment to it. Look at blood. Like, get this nigga off, like choking blood the fuck out, like blood. Yeah, look at that, like blood. Hold on, let me just, like, look at blood. Like blood can't breathe. Get this nigga off me. This nigga like beat this nigga. Look at me. Look, I look relaxed. Look at my face. I look relaxed as fuck. Look at blood. Like blood, shut your bitch ass shut. Blood, like, get this nigga off me. Look at me on blood. I look like I'm just eating some bananas or something. I look like I'm eating bananas, like blood.
You look like you eat bananas. You got that right.
Hold on, is he biting that nigga?
Thank you. I appreciate it, Miss Jenkins.
Rich Trapper and Bosco, man, because I don't even. This is so random to me. This was, bro. I was about to go see. I was going to ignore this DM. I swear to God. I was literally. This is the last thing I was doing before I was about to put my phone in charge. I finished editing like 3 videos, and I was
he looked like he eat bananas. Look at that dirty mop he got on his head. Come on, gang. At least my shit look like it got some grease or some kind of water to it every once in a while. This nigga shit look like his shit be mopped up at Jiffy Lube. That shit got the Midas touch, and that shit ain't golden. Look at him. Look how. Come on, man.
They trying to pull me off, blood. Look at me.
And then he got the nerve to mention the bananas when you look like Monkey Man.
Like, oh yeah, like the chop, like, oh yeah, like, what the fuck?
Bosco don't even be talking about nothing. He'll just be laughing. He'll say 2, 3 words and just get to laughing. Like Bosco don't never like. Where does his conversations go?
Hey yo, one thing that nigga
Like,
Bosco is that I don't know if he won this fight. It looked like he biting that nigga, but
yeah, he be like, oh,
Chris
Queen
Trapper
Street.
look like this.
Look at blood. Ah, yeah, he look like this. And then he'll sing a song and then just keep running it to the dirt and just laugh. How is he a comedian? Y'all know he a comedian. As soon as he come to the stage and he show his face, y'all ain't laughing with him. Y'all laughing at him. Tell the man. Stop telling him like Crip Mac. Man, these people with special needs. Y'all giving all the special needs platforms.
Chris Trapper just got beat up by Bosco.
Come on, man. Y'all making all the special needs Crips and Bloods the most famous niggas on YouTube because y'all know they dumb as hell. And y'all be endorsing they dumb shit. Just pushing it. This retarded nigga Crip Mac going downtown, risking his life, talking about on 5-5 Crip over there by the bums, downtown LA. Nigga, they don't give a damn about them pizzas. Some of them people took the pizzas and went to go get a rock. Facts. They not worried about that food. They went and took that to a dude that was inside one of them tents serving. They didn't eat that Crip Mac pizza. Stupid dummy. And then y'all be like, ooh, Crip Mac doing a good thing. Why you ain't give it out in the 5-5 neighborhood Crips then? The Hoovers would have slid through and bust on you? Come on, man. Get a pizza to your hood. Why you wait downtown LA? Do you know the snitches, the rats, and the busters is downtown LA besides the smokers? Get out of here, man.
Let me see these. Look at you, lumped up, blood. You bitch ass nigga, you lumped up, blood. Shut your bitch ass up, blood. Bitch.
Look, Bosco ain't even talking about that.
Look at blood, lumped up. Like, look at blood head, lumped up, blood. Like, blood.
His head, look, man.
Shut your bitch ass
I
up.
seen Rich Trapper. We just watched this same video twice. Rich Trapper didn't look knotted up. Like, what is you talking about, Bosco?
Look at you, lumped up, blood. Like, blood, shut your bitch ass up, blood. Get this nigga off me. Look at blood. I'm talking like blood. Get that like blood. Get this nigga off me.
How many times do Bosco say blood in one sentence? Let's listen. Listen to how many times he say blood in one sentence.
Hold on, let me get the comments back, blood. Get the comments. Like, get this nigga off me. Like, shut your bitch ass up. I don't want to hear nothing about that Muay Thai. Oh yeah, I know Muay Thai. And nigga, shut your bitch ass up. Like, I'll whoop your ass. I'm gonna be honest though. Whatever happened and however it's happening, whoever
Bosco is ugly. Look at this. Would you not be mad at God if you looked in the mirror and looked at him and that was you? I'm telling you, when I seen God on the other side, boy, I'll be having some words. Why you do me like that, blood? On Queen Street. Like blood. Why you do me like that, blood? Blood. Like, why you do me like that, blood? Like, you made me lightweight famous, blood. But on Queen Street, blood. Like, blood. On Queen Street, blood. Like, blood. You had to do me like that, blood. Shut up. And finish cooking in hell. You look like a burnt marshmallow. Go finish cooking, being crispy burnt, cause you ain't done all the way. You look like a sausage that's burnt, or a hot link that's burnt, that's about to bust. You right on the verge of busting. You just got the burn, you got the bubble and swells all on your face, but you just ain't busted yet.
I'm not tripping, I'm not on it. My bad, phone call, my bad. Like, blood, I just be saying, bro, like, stop playing with me, blood, you bitch ass nigga. What you thought you was gonna have a viral moment? Game, blood,
he said you thought you was gonna have a viral moment. He think he's so clouded up. You can't tell him he ain't LeBron James of YouTube. That's why Munchie say he the mayor. These niggas think they just, man. How many times this nigga said blood? Look what he said. Look what he said he'll do to Rich Trapper. He said he gonna unalive him. Bosco, you was at the bottom of the chokehold. I don't see how you was gonna unalive him when he was on top of you, brother. Bosco, we watching from the outside looking in. Now I understand your pride is hurt. You know, it didn't go the way you planned.
Bosco said
You
7
plan to
years.
connect,
Man,
but
fuck you.
your hands always
Come
been
on, Bosco,
slow.
tell the story, bro.
So
Shout out to, I don't even want to say who sent it to
yeah,
me, because
thank
I
you,
don't really,
world, for
I don't really
showing
like
Bosco
all that
again.
shit. I
Do
don't
you
like
want to pay to
affiliating.
see his fight with King Pill
I was about to,
after
I was
this?
literally about
Hell
to
no.
bypass his DMs.
Man, them
I
tickets
swear
shoot
for God.
$20 a
I was
piece
finna bypass his
on
DMs.
the dead homies.
I didn't even
Nigga,
like. I
that's
didn't
all
even
I
send
got
me
for
a
a
lot.
Bosco fight.
I know you know niggas be
$20 a
sending me
ticket.
reels and shit.
That's it. What you did on pay-per-view last time with Nina Boy? You should be lucky anybody even paying you some mind. We know. We just want to see you get whooped out. We already know.
Taekwondo and I squabble you nigga. I'm about squabble. I brother. Shut your like shut your bitch ass up. I choke your bitch ass up. Like shut your bitch ass up. You was weak as fuck. Nigga, I talk blood trying to.
You
I
see how
feel
skinny
blood fell on
Rich the
top of me.
Trapper
I'm like
is?
blood, nigga.
You see how
You know how you
fat
get a hold of
Bosco
blood. I felt
was when he
blood
was
shake.
boxing Nina Boy?
I'm like blood. This nigga's a
That's
bitch.
why he laid on top of him.
Got on top of blood like blood. Get this nigga off. Like blood. Shut your
Two
bitch ass up.
dummies in the
Like blood.
car. Bosco and
I'll
Munchie.
choke you before I blood. Shut your bitch ass. Like blood. I be seeing blood. I'm like blood. Everything you was like blood. I was like blood. I did the color purple on blood. Like blood. Everything like blood. Everything you wish for me blood. Like blood. Shut your bitch ass. I did the color purple on blood. Like blood. Everything you wish for me gonna come back on you
Yep,
twice,
1 o'clock.
bitch ass nigga. Like,
You know it.
nigga, I did the color purple on blood. Like blood. Get your bitch ass. Like, look at Black Geeky. Then you're like, come on, mister.
No,
Then
I
that
still
nigga
do the
like,
AMs. I just
mister,
do it a
look
little
at blood
later
looking
because a
like
lot of people
mister.
don't be popping in.
Like,
I
choke
mean, I still
blood,
get my
bitch
views,
ass
but
up,
I
blood.
probably get more if I
Look
go
at my
like
nigga
3
Nick
o'clock.
Stokes. Like, this Nick Stokes pack. Nick Stokes didn't know
I
what
get
to
way
do.
more
Get
views if I
off
go
him,
at 3
Bosco.
o'clock.
Get off him. I said, get off him. Like Nick Stokes was stressed out, blood.
Oh,
He
look
didn't
at
know what to
Cash
do. I said,
Stacks
get
in the
off him.
building.
I said, get
Cash
off
Stacks was
him.
with me since I was like low subscribers. He used to troll me though.
Get
He
off
used
him.
to troll
I
me.
said, get
Now
off
he
him.
fuck with your boy. Nah, Bosco is funny, not me.
Get off him. I said, get off him. I'm on blood like blood. I'll kill this nigga. I'm on blood like blood. I'll kill
Hit that
this
like
nigga.
button, hit that subscribe
Like
button.
blood.
Look at
Get off
Bosco.
him. Like my nigga Nick was trying to save blood life. Blood. Like, get off him. I said, get off him.
Bosco ain't even talking about nothing. Like I never laugh when Bosco like he exaggerate
Travel, bro. You
everything.
invited this energy, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna spit the truth. And it's just I expect anybody to spit the truth about me, bro. You be on that shit. I'm trying to catch stage. I'm at the gym. You do. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how you feel, but this is a perfect. I don't know what happened, but I know the what's it called? The secret. Whatever you put out is what you get back. Now I don't know how this exactly happened. Maybe it's just a random. Where is this even at? I wish I should have asked for more information from. I mean, maybe they didn't even know whoever sent this to me. I know who sent it to me, but I ain't have. I just seen it. What the fuck? You said the pic look AI. That ain't no fuck. It would be more clear if it was AI. It'd look. That shit look like off somebody's phone. And
All right.
don't you think Bosco
Now
was like
Bosco just finna
clout
go
chasing
on and
somebody?
on
Like,
and
I'm not
on.
saying
I ain't
myself, but
got
don't
time
like
for it. Like Bosco,
we go clout chase you
Bosco,
about somebody that you
man,
can really get some
Bosco
clout
on
from.
some drugs. But look,
No, I'm pretty sure this is real, my nigga. And I know who sent it to
now
you.
we finna
They
watch
from
Compton
LA.
Rick Rock get on him.
The person that sent it to me is
Watch. Compton Rick Rock got on his ass. And I ain't finna listen to this long ass intro either.
to a squabble. I want to see some of them other loudmouth dudes get into a squabble. Boy, hey, that's what I'm saying. Everybody gonna have their day. You're gonna get caught, and when you get caught, I expect it to go just like this. It don't matter who won, don't matter
He
who
said
lost,
don't matter
don't
who
matter who
won.
took off, or don't matter who put who in the chokehold. Long some action was handled. Ain't nothing like seeing some good old action. I would have been really on both of them if they would have seen each other, and shook hands, and kept walking. We'd have seen a whole lot of people with problems on this
Hey,
internet
I
talking
agree
about
with,
each
with
other's
Compton
mama,
Rick
daddy,
Rock on
husband,
this.
so forth.
Niggas
When
be
you see
shaking
them in
hands
public,
and shit.
they don't do nothing.
Nothing.
Shake hands, talk, and then come back on the internet and say it was all content. Nah, ain't no content, sucker. Get cracking like these two just
Yeah.
got
Hey,
cracking.
that's
I
the
just
first
talked to
time
Rich Trap
Compton
a
Rick
few
Rock
days
said some
ago,
real shit.
and he said that, man, I don't mind y'all covering the
Yeah, it go,
content,
but it
man.
go too
Just
long.
cover it the
I
right
ain't
way
mad at his
and tell the
intro, but
truth
it
so
just
we
go
don't
too
cover it
long.
down
You
the
see
middle
how
like we
fast
always
these
do. But
niggas
before we
ain't
do
your
that, man, y'all like, comment,
friend.
share,
And
and
then I get to
subscribe
the
to this channel.
content.
Now let's get to the content.
That nigga
All
Rick
right,
Rock be
man, let's
bringing
get
in
to
a
this. We
whole
also got
motherfucking
recording
half
of
a
Rich Trapper explaining what happened. But
SWV
before all that, man, let's see what
flip
really
cassette
went down,
tape
man. Let's go.
single on that bitch.
show y'all this real quick. Hold on, cause it ain't a scratch on your boy. It ain't a scratch on your boy. It ain't a scratch. Wait, hold on. Wait, let me turn that light up. Let me turn that light up. Hold on. Cause it ain't a scratch on your boy. Hand tattoos.
Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all.
All that.
Rich Trapper on his live called Compton Rick Rock. Compton Rick Rock didn't even see the squabble between him and Bosco. He said, "No, I'm finna save it for my channel. I'm finna look at it and I'm finna upload and I'm gonna call you back." Yes, Compton Rick Rock was like, "Nah, I gotta see this." He said, "I just woke up." He said, "I just woke up." Rich Trapper had called Compton Rick Rock. You see how these niggas clout chase? Look.
What? He sucker punching, you choked him out. All right, let's get a little,
He said,
further.
he said, "What?" He sucker punch and you choked him out. Let's go a little further. See, that's some OG shit. What happened? Nobody was bleeding. Y'all wasn't fighting.
11, we want 1-2 step like Sierra and all that kind of stuff. Don't mind me, man. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. You feel me? 5 o'clock in the morning. But I'm gonna give y'all this little one real quick before I go into the house with the kids. So we got the little 11, little 1-2 step like Sierra because he got his little whatever fight going on with King Pill because he's a bum and he don't got no money, so he got to fight King Pill. They business, whatever, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all this one more time. It ain't no.
This nigga called Compton Rick Rock to tell him to see the fade.
And I went to the 1500.
They went to the OG Crip YouTube nigga. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? They went to OG Crip and Cuz on YouTube and told him, "Get your YouTube ass on here and get you some of this money on." We talking about we beat up the Bloods. That's what they on. We beat up the Bloods. Bosco, B team. Where Munchie at? We got Munchie homie. Watch. Munchie you next. Watch. And then when Munchie B get embarrassed, ooh wee. Best believe I'm gonna be here getting my chili. Shorts, videos, same video probably twice with a different intro, just because I felt like doing the commentary in the beginning over again.
Sucker punch, you choked him out. Like I said, y'all did y'all thing, but you was supposed to put paws on his jaws. If he got off on you, you was supposed to get.
He said Rich Trapper love touching men. Yeah, he do. He wanted Almighty Suspect with Brandon at motherfucking Marathon Burger at Venice. Cloud Chaser.
You know what? You're not gonna hear that because I gotta censor it out for YouTube. So you actually gonna just see me whopping with Bosco. But regardless of the fact, ninjas can say whatever about that Brazilian jiu-jitsu and all that kind of stuff. We in a closed space. Bosco.
Yeah, he's supposed to have known Brazilian jiu-jitsu. That's what Rich Trapper said he knows.
His whole life taken from him, and he lucky that I had the self-respect. You feel me?
Self-respect. Now y'all just some gentlemen, huh?
Put somebody in the choke, man. You could definitely take him out the game.
Yeah, he can.
That's the only reason why you put somebody in that mood. You don't put them in that mood to restrain him. You put them in that mood to take them out the game.
Yeah, you can.
So that's why I'm saying, y'all, whenever you see a dude do that karate stuff, man, you might as well go ahead and crack him upside with a head with the bat or something. All that trying to get cracking with him and all that.
Bosco was trying to punch him. I said, Bosco. I'm saying to myself, Bosco, you don't fight much. You punching him while he cutting off your air supply? You know you need air to keep punching, right? Why wouldn't you be taking his hands from around your neck? Bosco, you don't be fighting. You's a mark. You's a real mark. You really, bro. I didn't fought. I didn't fought so many people. The last thing on my mind, if somebody got their hand around my neck, that's my air. You know, no air, no person, correct? Why would I be in Bosco in this video? I'm finna show it again. Why Bosco in the video punching while he's turning your TV off? He really did you a favor. He told several people, "Hey, get this dude. Get him off of me. He break my chain, I'ma break him." That's what he said twice in the video to your mark ass. You don't fight much. Why? Because you don't got no brothers. You got a mama and 2 sisters, bitch. You ain't never fought nobody from the hood. You bitch. Then you mentioned my name and I'm your big homie and you 3 to 4 years older than me And I put on more than half the niggas my age from the set. Bosco, who have you put on the hood? Who? I showed on them new niggas. Oh, the niggas on Instagram with you that ain't never did nothing and go to the county jail and be nice little boys. That's why nobody know their name? Yeah, I know. You talking about the homies that live way on the east side in Crib Hood, banging in Inglewood Hood? You niggas ain't on shit. You niggas ain't on nothing, brother. Facts. Look at this nigga hair. Look at this goofy ass nigga. Come on, man. That's the Bosco I know. That's his real hair right there. That show shit. If Bosco, boy, listen. If we could put that nigga, him, and Brick Baby, both you niggas, get on that machine and tell the world your hair is real in your dreads. XX, wrong, wrong, lies, lies, lies. Let's get on a lie detector and see who hair is real. And take your mark ass up there and get up there and tell. That's what I want to do on my podcast. Get your bitch ass up there, nigga, and take this motherfucking test, nigga. Is you a real blood? All right. He did all right. It didn't go too much. Uh, is that your real hair? Oh, he's lying. Hey, didn't you tell the world you got put on the 16? Yeah. And then Neptune said 19? Yeah. Failed. Bosco, did you grow up in Inglewood? Failed. Bosco, did you go to any Inglewood schools? We talking about from elementary all the way to high school. No. Where did you come from, brother? So, you already told the story of Chipmunk, on Cam Capone, that you said it was an older dude chasing you in the Hoovers. So you living in the Hoovers, okay? Because you said you was walking back from school, okay? You was in the Hoovers. You said Chipmunk, the one that's R.I.P., the one on all them police videos, and he got R.I.P. when he was 12 years old. So that means the most he could have lived in life was 12 years old. Use a mark. You said you was coming home from school, and you said he was an older dude in the beginning of your story. You mark. Then you said you found out that he was your age after he died. You's a bitch. You mean to tell me you put this nigga on a pedestal saying he was older than you because he was chasing you up and down the Hoovers, trying to put you on Hoover? And then when it comes and hit the fan, you found out he was your age. Use a mark. Use a mark, 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 mark. How the hell you just gonna say he older than you? Why? Because he had a blunt in his ear? He was drinking with some OG niggas? Man, he was your same age. You mark. Listen to the Cam Capone when he talk about the nigga Monk from Hoover. And I found out we was the same age. But the whole story, you just told the whole story. You said he was older than you. So you got to pay attention to these lying ass bitch ass niggas. Hmm? Yeah, he got on Cam Capone and said that shit. Just like he got on Cam Capone and said, yeah, he just mad at me because I fucked his sister. Oh, do you know my sister wants to smack you for that? Woo, you went Hollywood with that one. When I heard that, I was like, sheesh, look at big old Bosco. Okay, okay, okay. I see you, boy. You going, man, you going Hollywood. You ain't even Inglewood. That right there, ooh, that was Hollywood. I was like, nigga, I was just watching my shit said, poof. I was like, damn, look at big old balls Bosco. Ooh, he's showing out. That boy need a whooping. You know when them kids get to showing out? It's Sunday. You know when they get out of church and they had that potluck in the back of the church and it's spaghetti, cornbread or bread, salad, and some fried chicken. Man, y'all know the potlucks after church, man. You know it's Sunday. And them kids be wandering around acting bad. And it's all the hood rat baby mamas just trying to get saved by the church for the free meals. Yeah. He need a spanking like them. Hell yeah. Shit. You got the churches now where the food used to be free when I was a kid. After church, they just have food in the back. You go out and about. Hey, they call it the fellowship. Man, you go to my mom and my sister church today on the dead homies. They selling the place. Selling spaghetti. I'm like, how y'all gonna sell this shit? Y'all give samples like Costco? I gotta try this shit. The last bitch that was here, hey Terrell, you in church. My bad. The last girl that was here Man, why that motherfucking shit tastes like dirt was in that motherfucker? I know what dirt tastes like. She must have dropped the spoon and recipe the rest. It tastes like rocks was in that motherfucking spaghetti, gang. Shit. When I go to church, I want my cup. And I want a taste test just like Costco. No. I don't know. No. It ain't the old ladies from the church cooking no more. It's the prostitutions. The ones that's trying to get saved, delivered. Because of free food here on Sunday. Dead homies. Don't tell me about no church. I was in there at 2 months, not years old. 2 months. I seen everything. I seen pastors doing private prayer meetings, and they was having private prayer meetings with the dude's wife when he was going to work all week. Oh yes. I even seen gang members know that I'm in the church playing the drums and go hit up in the bathroom. And I go cross their shit out and then write my shit hella big. And they don't go to church. So I'm the only one getting pushed up on. But I bet you when they went back to that bathroom, they seen that big old whack out, whatever hood they was from. And you knew it was me. That's why you did it in the first place. And I was always around the 5 5s and the 6 0s. So any of them churches around there, that's where I was at, whacking shit out. So you put what hood I was crossing out. You put it together. Hell yeah, telling on me, and then only grown men trying to ride down on me. It wasn't nobody my age. Hell yeah, I was bad as hell. My dad knew. I used to say it so much, he knew when I graduated. Because he wouldn't even let me move out the house. It was no, oh, you can move out. This is no. Not when I was growing up. You gonna finish this plan we started from kindergarten to 12th grade, mother lover. Oh, we ain't no. You ain't done with this contract. You gon' graduate. Yeah, that's why we in Inglewood. You gon' graduate. Yep, you sure is. If you don't, we gonna make sure you do. You ain't getting no money on. We'll gangster your TV like you in jail. Put you on punishment until you an old man. You gon' go to school. But one thing my dad did was he was gon' give you money, $5 every day for school. So the way he was thinking, bitch, if I give you $5 every day for school and you ain't going, that deserves a spanking. And my spankings wasn't no spankings. My whole family know. They said T, he the only one in the family get beat downs. I was getting beat downs. Extension cord, sticks, broom. It wasn't too much throwing stuff. That was my mama, but when she did some dangerous stuff and it was expensive, she had to talk with my dad, and that never happened again. Oh yes, I used to get beat downs. I wasn't getting whippings. I was getting beat downs. Slavery style. Hell yeah, my sister used to be looking at me, my older sister. She like, T, I don't even know why you keep doing this. Look at your butt. You got webs everywhere. I wasn't even in 5th grade yet. Wow. Do you know when they told me that I was messing up in class and I couldn't go to the zoo with my 2nd grade class? You know what I did? Dead homies. I went to that golden book section, the little library, where we sit down, where the teacher read to us. Yep, went right over there and peed on all the books. Dead homies I did. I got expelled in 2nd grade for peeing on all the golden books. Winnie the Pooh, Snow White, 7 Dwarfs. Over with. Over with. In 2nd grade. You didn't think I was going to be somebody in life? That's why I know my son is not like me. He look dead on me. If you see me, you see my son. And he 12. I'm talking about me. And all my baby mamas. Amazon. You know, 5'9" and up. Club. So, yeah. Make sure your son, if he try to say anything about me, you know I got sons, brothers, they look like me. Just know, if you double take in LA, even if I'm not there, if you double take, and you be like, damn, that nigga got dreads like Neptune. That nigga kind of look like Neptune. He just look a little skinnier. Yep, that's my relative. You ain't even, look, we got the eyes, the nose, and the lips. It's nothing different. Nothing. My son, if you seen me, just like Jesus said, if you seen me, you seen the Father. On the dead homies, if you see my son, you seen the Father. Dead homies. But hey, it is what it is. I know one thing. If Compton Rick Rock talking about you got whooped on, boy, boy, boy. But this is a funny thing about it. Bosco keep getting whooped out on the internet. You see how God don't like ugly? Bosco show is ugly, huh? Or should I do it like Baby B Braves? God don't like ugly. So what is Bosco? Bosco face look like an oil spill. Just lumpy, chunky, you know what I mean? Where you spill some shit that's supposed to get when you go to Jiffy Lube and when you've been running that engine for a while, you get it drained out to get the new one, he the chunky oil that come out. Just lumpy. You don't even know what to call him. You just call him blob. Matter of fact, Bosco is the face to where Crip niggas diss Bloods. His face, he looked like a blob. Dead homies. That's the best I could do with him. The blob master. The blob man. That nigga should have been on what's that shit called? Ghostbusters. Bosco. He could have been on Thriller too. Yep. Just an extra. They wouldn't even have to dress him up. Bosco could have just went straight. Yeah, Bosco could have did that great. Like Tony the Tiger, great. Bosco would have been great for Thriller. And then he would have been the cheapest. Like, they wouldn't even have to put no makeup on him. Just let Bosco pop out. He said, Nina Boy got a YouTube career out the fight. Swear to God, I just told one of my relatives that on Instagram today when she called. I said, you know Nina Boy wouldn't have a career if Bosco and him never fought. You know that, right? And then she said, yeah, that's when we told you your homeboy was fighting. And that was the first fight I seen of Bosco. And when I seen how scary he was to run up on Nina Boy, first thing out my lips, this nigga's not from the hood. That's the first thing I said. I said, this nigga's not from the hood. This nigga going up in there doing what you did, you was not from the hood, gang. You can't be. You can't be because we a smaller hood than the Inglewood families. So if they deeper than us in the county jail and you ain't got no squabble, Bosco, I still got all my teeth. I be bobbing and weaving. I be sagging. What? Beat me up. That's what they ain't finna say through the county jail. Like, yeah, you can punch blood out. And I seen them do niggas like that. Ain't nobody around my era think be the buku, do dirty, low blow. Like what? It wasn't no T-Dog. Bolo. Them niggas made us fight for real and used to give us the slogan, go back in the back and fight again. Y'all ain't bleeding. On my mama. And we knew, even if we was besties, what y'all want to call, the twins, I wouldn't give a damn. He got to be leaking. And then sometimes we'd be like, hey, blood, like, like we got to do this again. We did take it easy on you, but blood, like now we got to, yep. Had to come back in the front. Either leaking or you better have a lump. Yep, and it better be you, because the DP squad, if it's one of them, you might, Bolo might just fire on us again, the DP squad. How y'all getting beat up and it's 2 or 3 of y'all? Now you've learned a valuable lesson before you even went to the county jail. So going in there and coming out the pen of Mark, I don't know what happened with we was all gone. That's all I can say. We went to jail. The police knew us. They knew our mamas, our daddies. They knew where your first girlfriend stayed. Like, what? And we wasn't hit, but now that I think back, niggas got to be talking if they knew where your first girlfriend stayed. Duh, that's your homie from the hood telling. A DP is a discipline. When you do something wrong, you got to get punched out. And a DP consists of two, preferably three or better. Cause sometimes in the hood they be like, nah, not no two niggas. Nope. Nope, we finna wait. And then it used to get so viral to where the first homie that come down the hood, he the next man on you. Like we could all be chilling and you can't leave until you get your DP. And just be like, sometimes it be me, sometimes it be somebody else. You going to the hood on some whole other shit. Just like Ezel. You be walking down the street. La 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 la. It's a beautiful day in the hood today. I'm finna go ahead and get my money. Hey little Tito. Hey, what's up? Hey, blood gotta catch a DP. You be like, I was finna. It's gonna be real quick, blood. Just punch blood out real quick. It's like, I but my clothes, brother. Look at these shoes. Blood, you gonna get out with the nigga around. All right, man. Yeah, hella times. Hella times. I'll be like, but I'm in the Timberland boots. These the half suede and half gray leathers. What are you the Average jacket? I don't even want to put that on the fence. This is a, you know how much this $600? What? The Average jacket? And the check? I gotta really peel out the. Oh, man. Come on, man. Let's get this shit out the way, man. And I be trying to make that shit quick. I be trying to put a nigga down quick. I'm trying to go somewhere. But if I don't do it, I'm a mark, right? So you gotta do it. You have to. Ain't no, because it could have been you, and you already know it could have been anybody. You just, you know what I mean? When you from a hood that's like that, and then when a nigga that's finna get DP, that's what I hated too. When a nigga that's getting DP, know you be dropping niggas and you be lumping niggas up. You should see the puppy dog face on they say they be looking like dogs that boo booed in the house. But they be like, as soon as they see you taking off your shit, and then you'll look at Blood and Blood like this, like looking like ATM Richie. Like, like, yeah, boy. It could have been anybody from the hood. God damn, it's little T Dog. That's what I said. I don't have no stories with Bosco. Bosco ain't never been nowhere. Bosco can't do nothing to get DP'd if he ain't never did shit. That nigga came through. I swear to God on dead homies, the only thing I know about Bosco, not to say he's not from the hood like that, but he ain't from the hood like that, like that. The only thing I know from Bosco is coming to buy trees. Or coming with a big old Titan Philly or a Swisher Sweets, like two Swisher Sweets in his hair with that little ass motherfucking them little ass braids that barely came off his neck, and he been growing them for 2 years. Dead homies, nigga. Bosco know I ain't lying, nigga. And then he'll stand there, he'll sit there, and then even if he ain't got no money, this is a Bosco trick on the dead homies. Bosco will bick it in the hood. Where we all at. He knows sometimes he know not to come around the bitches. He knows sometimes they are not for you. They ain't probably got into arguments. You know how the hood go. They ain't got into arguments, her and her homegirls against Bosco, and Bosco get into it with them. And you know when an ugly nigga get into it with a gang of pretty bitches, it be chaos. You be like, come on, Bosco, like what? Come on, man. But he was doing the jokey jokes then back then, but you know the jokes ain't flying when you ugly as fuck. We in Inglewood, nigga. We ain't motherfucking Watts, nigga. Nigga, everybody mama got a good job. Nigga, daddy a lawyer, mama a doctor type shit. And they just hanging out with the thugs. And my dad an airplane motherfucking supervisor, so I ain't no different. Nigga, we all middle class, so it ain't like we broke. Nigga, if I said I was broke, man, do you know my dad had a motherfucking 5-gallon water thing with all kinds of coins and shit up in it? Nigga, we wasn't broke. But to go, and I used to be so motherfucking Inglewood, baby. I'd be like, damn, you know how many pennies I gotta go through to find quarters, nickels, and dimes? They be like, blood, just go in there, blood. And we can get a gang of blunts. But I just be so Inglewood, stuck in my bougie ways, I guess. I was like, all right, come on, let's walk. And go walk to the house, go pull it out, nigga. And blunts was like 59 cents. Man, I'll come out here with a $3 and quarters, dimes, and nickels. And they'd be like, blood, like, y'all house don't have this? Like, even if I'm broke, I can still go in my dad's change and find $5. Hey, man, if you smoking this stuff and this your last $5, you need to stop smoking, brother. For real. Like, and then like everybody was living in apartments, but I didn't think about that until I got older. I was the one that grew up in the house. I had a mama and daddy and sisters and brothers, and all of us had the same mom and dad. Ain't nobody from the hood got the same mom and dad. Nobody but me. Oh yeah. Wait. Donut ain't got the same. Nope. Donut ain't. Nope. Donut ain't got the same mom and dad. Nope. L Dog is 3 brothers, but nope, they ain't got the same dad. Yeah, damn, I'm the only one that got the same mom and dad. It's 5. I got 3 sisters and 1 brother. There's 5 of us. So yeah, ain't nobody got no 5, and we always got the same mom and dad. Nope, nobody from my hood. Only me. For real. But I'm glad I learned what I learned. Cause like I said, man, I was just only stating the real when Bosco first came to the hood. I was like, why y'all want to put this nigga on? We don't know this nigga. Maybe you call me bougie. I already stomped them grounds for hella years when Bosco came. I ain't seen him in a crevice, a crack, under a rock, or nothing. Then you talking about putting this nigga on, and he 19. You know that's out of high school. Like, I was just thinking out of like, Blood's out of high school. Why would you ever want to bang? It still don't make sense to me. I was 16 calling you a grown ass man. It's a bad look, bruh. Now we gonna see Spider Loke. He wanna talk about the Bosco fade. And man, look, Spider, you ain't gotta say this your boy and all that, me and Bosco cool and all that. Look, man, it's over with, dog. Clout chasing, curtains closed. You ain't gotta be friendly with people just cause of possible later on you get clout up. Look, make your yeses and your no's. But this is Spider Loke. Whoever still mess with this dude.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side. I mean, really, like, so it's safe to say you the feds. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe.
You know how he got to do? He got to put Nipsey on there. He got to clout off of Nipsey real quick.
Well, I be damned. 2 other men who call themselves angry at one another in the sector have found themselves putting their hands on one another beside myself. So I got to give them a round of applause. Outside of a boxing ring, Bosco and Rich Trapper got it on, to say the least. I haven't got, these both my partners, man. I haven't got to speak to Bosco, but Rich
Bosco's
Trapper,
a mark, and Rich Trapper's a mark. How them your partners?
Bosco. I guess Bosco is about to have a fight with 11-11 versus King Peel. So, Rich Trapper, according to him, he was interviewing Bosco about this. And I don't want to misquote him. I think he said that he asked Bosco a particular question, which was,
man, get on with it, man.
Oh, he said, he told him, you can't fight, and King Peel is probably going to win. And he said Bosco tried to swing on him. And then I saw a video late last night. Bosco, somebody was reacting to Bosco on a live doing what he normally do, just like busting up laughing. And he was showing us
he got a female hairdo.
Look at his face, look at his face. And he was having a busting up, rolling laugh like he won. So that was the only thing I saw. It was right before I closed my eyes and went to sleep. I wasn't sure
he
if
got
it
a
was
Madea
a
hairdo,
real or some
his shit
shit
like a Madea.
But then when I woke up, I realized, okay, they really did bump into each other, and they really did get it on. And Rich Trapper's reaction I seen from Rich Trapper, the one we about to look at, is a little more. You can get a better idea of what took place. However, because of YouTube guidelines, he had to put a big black blocker on the actual scuffle.
Meditra,
So he kind of got to
Auntie
rely
Spider
on
Loke. Nah, they gave Aunt Hefe. They gave Aunt Hefe that name. You can't hit him. He hit Aunt Hefe with Aunt Hefe, so you can't give him the auntie.
What's taking place. But with no further ado,
What's up, Big J?
Bosco 100 and Rich Trapper, Trap News Network, have been up to. Man, So after a long night,
Grandma Spider.
1500 and nothing festival. So
Is this nigga talking in the full-fledged dark, gang?
real quick. Hold on, cause
I don't, Rich Trapper, you already know you a YouTube nigga.
Scratch on your boy. It ain't a scratch. Hold on, let me turn that light up. Let me turn that light up. Hold on. Cause it ain't a scratch.
Yep. Good to see you too.
Tattoos, chain, all that.
I don't see Rich Trapper lumped up. Bosco said he lumped him up. I don't see.
Not like a little knot. I see like it just might be, glare, shine, grease.
Yep, they going to work on Say Less Moments.
I might see a little knot
Look,
right there. I don't know.
Usually it be graveyard shift. Now it's the day shift.
Nothing. Okay, cool. So now we got that out the way. Your boy Bosco tried to do a little sucker punch tonight and ended up getting the woo-wop choked out of him. Grown man, a whole grown man.
That's why I said, how's you a grown man and you talking about being a gang member? That's not a grown person move, brother. Grown people don't choose to be gang members. Kids do the dumb shit. You grown.
5 o'clock in the morning. You feel me? 5 o'clock in the morning.
He said, welcome to the day yard.
So you got the little 11 little 1-2 step lights here.
You know I gotta run my church service on Sundays too, man. Ain't nobody hit the Cash App. They ain't hit my offering plate yet. Y'all gotta hit the offering plate, man. $ PBF 400, man. We waiting on Bosco. I'm finna drop the number in a minute, man. We finna get on here and we gonna patiently wait on Bosco. So anybody that got Bosco hookup, tell him to explain himself, brother.
They doing their little whatever, blah, blah, blah. Short story shorter, y'all remember Bosco was hanging out with the nigga that snitched on me. So, I see, I had no idea what they might be funking about. So Bosco was hanging allegedly with somebody that told on Rich Trapper. Told on him when, where, why, about what, how long ago, recent, in the past. I need somebody to let me know in the chat. Up on Bosco. What's happening, man? What's the deal? What you been? Blah, blah, blah. Turn down. He don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? You'll see it all in the video. He don't want nothing. Blah, blah, blah. So, what y'all gonna
He said the Neptune service.
He throw a little sucker punch.
He crazy.
Hold on. See what we can see. No, nothing. He throw a little BS sucker punch.
I want Bosco to call in though. I'ma roast that nigga till Jesus come. Man, I'll have this live on until my motherfucking red. Man, I'll be on here roasting Bosco till my red light come on my iPhone and it drop the whole signal. I'll roast that nigga till this shit is over with. Bosco can't get me. He can't. That nigga's a liar. He not funny, but he is a good liar. I don't have the lying. Like I could rather tell the truth and get on you than make up lies. I ain't good with the lies.
And you hear it start off by saying, "Little ninja, you could lose your life in this motherfucker." You know what? You're not gonna hear that because I gotta censor it out for YouTube. So you actually gonna just see me whopping with Bosco. But regardless of the fact,
but I'm finna do call-ins like right now.
That Brazilian jiu-jitsu and all that kind
Matter
of
of fact, I gotta remember what this bogus number is. I gotta remember what this bogus number is for y'all to call in.
He ends up almost getting his whole life taken from him, and he lucky that I had the self-respect. You feel me? To make sure that I didn't. You know what I'm saying? There could have been no more Bosco tonight, but I'm gonna let y'all see this video for yourself. Keep in mind, I would have never said nothing about this. This idiot decides to put it out to jump ahead of it, so. I guess that's what I saw late last night. Big dude named IQ Shield. He was reacting to it. And Bosco was on one, just laughing like he could barely get his words out. Like he was laughing at Rich Trapper, but like however, it was just a still photo. And I'm blind.
That's what I was saying. Like Bosco was laughing at a still photo. We couldn't see nothing. Bosco built a narrative. He was laughing about it and didn't show nothing. That nigga did 40 minutes of just laughing and reciting. Look at Bosco on the ground. Look at Bosco's leg all stretched out. That was Bosco's leg all stretched out like that.
Rich. Come on. Grab Bosco. Come on. This shit is Now here go the cold part about it. Bosco drunk, sloppy, looking dumb, looking stupid. His homie sat there and watched the whole thing until his homie felt like, damn, I am sitting here watching my
Just
homeboy
like
get put
Munchie,
in the rear
homie.
naked choke.
Watched him get
And I ain't really
tussled.
doing nothing after he just did this super disgusting, super sloppy cross that he tried to do on the sucker punch stuff. Maybe I should try to help him. But notice how the homie do everything in his power to help. Nothing. That I want y'all to pay attention to. I don't let go of Bosco until I decide I want to let go of Bosco. Period, point blank. The choke didn't come off until I decided to let go of the choke. Pay attention to it. Let him go. Let go of my chain. My chain pop. I'm breaking. Get his hands. Get his hands.
Why is you playing? Bosco, that's the last thing you should have said was, why is you playing?
You got his hands? You got his hands? Get his hands. Let him go. You got his hands? Get off of me, bro. Get off of me. Get off of me.
See, Bosco, somebody that's winning, don't say get off of me.
Obviously, I wasn't making a video, but that's all they got on camera. But how does it end? That's what I was worried about. Don't get to pulling and yanking on my jewelry because you ain't got nothing. Don't get to tugging and snatching and all that kind of stuff because you ain't got nothing. Don't do that. You feel me? Now that I'm done telling this little stupid Floo Flamber Skulldugger story about how Bosco is my first official victim in these YouTube streets. First official one, but I spared him though. Little humiliation, you feel me? Make him beg for freedom real quick. Make him beg, let me go, bro. Get off me, bro. Get off me, bro. You can say whatever you want about this jiu-jitsu. When these idiots who have no hands try to do these little
He said idiots with no hands.
You a victim. You a big, sloppy, ugly, disgusting, bell pepper nose victim. Go worry about your little fight with King Pill, bro, because this ain't what you want. That was easy work. I did it with a smile on my face. Imagine if you really took the time to piss me off. Free out of the way, free.
Sheesh.
Well, I wonder if there's going to be some more footage surface.
That's more than
I
content.
don't know how Bosco was laughing so hard on that reaction I seen last night. That does not seem to be a laughing matter from his perspective whatsoever. But like we say, one note we could take away, it seems like this YouTube and the streets and reality are getting closer and closer. They blending. Bosco has been back and forth with a lot of people through the years, including myself and
he said including myself.
And this is like, he don't even really fuck around no more from what I can gather. He like took his whole program to another level. Like, he just not a troll consistently, constantly no more. And not saying that this is something he would rather not have had.
Yeah, because I'm here. You can't troll when Neptune here. I'ma catch you and I'ma troll you.
The internet, he finally, it got physical. And not clowning him because obviously, apparently, he ain't scared. We all know, you see, we don't never see popping on here about no Brazilian jiu-jitsu except like Brandon. It's a very rare thing. So if he fired first, he obviously wasn't scared, but being not scared, prepared.
Man, see,
two different things, man. Shout out to
man. That shit made me flip the whole thing because I hate when niggas be lying and shit. Like, that shit made me flip the whole thing, bro. That shit, I can't stand for niggas lying and trying to give a nigga out for. Bro, that's you bad peoples, man. You trying to give Bosco an out for getting done the way he did. Like, I understand the clout is real. You want to be friends with Bosco still and all that, but bruh, you know what I mean? You figure, if you keep dealing with Bosco, eventually you're gonna make some money with him. Just like, you see how people bend backwards. People bend backwards quick just for the clout, man. That's why this whole little operation dropped, because I don't like that shit, man. That shit, that's when I be like, man, you gassing too much, man. Like, you talking about, yeah, I got into it with Bosco before, and then come to find out you got into it with Bosco, and when you got into it with Bosco, later on y'all doing kicking, cack, being boo. How that work? So you mean to tell me somebody that's trolling me, calling me a buster, and all this other stuff, because that's part of trolling on the internet, you mean to tell me later on down the line, y'all gonna hook up together and come on, man. Y'all gonna hook up together and do kick and cack being bull? Come on, bro. I don't like that weird stuff, bro. Like I said, man, every time, and that's like the third time on my live to where I dropped the whole everything that we was watching or whatever, because, man, I can't even, my legs don't even sit right when I hear somebody lie like that, man. You know, they do it for the sake of views. They do it for the sake of maybe Bosco will come on my live and, you know, talk about it with me so I can get some views. Like, this paper chasing is to a whole nother level, man. It's damn near like smokers. These niggas act like smokers when it come to this YouTube stuff. Ain't no way in hell if I was Munchie B, you'll ever catch my black ass back at some motherfucking no jumper. Boy, the whole world told you got marked out. Point and shoot, white people be telling you you got marked out. And you just can't, well, I know you blind, you can't see it, but damn nigga, like, come on, bruh. Like y'all act so gangster, but y'all whole life depends on this internet, like, I guess, you know, they want to be the next Snoop Dogg or something on YouTube. Like they think dying an honorable death is being famous on YouTube. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I'm low key lost at this point. You know, Bosco been getting whooped out. I been told y'all he can't fight. But, you know, it's content. So since I told y'all he can't fight, and then later on down the line, y'all keep seeing him get whooped out. This nigga got whooped out by the homies. This nigga got whooped out by Gonzo. This nigga didn't do nothing with Nina Boy. Nina Boy got famous on a bullshit ass fight. Nina Boy don't even do regular reactions. The only time you see Nina Boy is doing a live. Think about it. Nina Boy so salty, salt and vinegar chips. You know, just plain Jane salt and vinegar chips. That nigga, man, that nigga only success is alive. That nigga started in his motherfucking car. And then he told a story how his girl was tripping and how he had to do it in the car. Ain't that interesting? Ain't that something? I don't know what to call it. But I know one thing. Clout is real. Lying is real. Sweeping foul people stuff under the rug just to get views. That's real. You said the most popular person gets a, yeah. Even if it come through a white boy. They will go find no jump. You know what Adam 22 said about King Pill? Man, he hits me up so much. He trying to ever since when he heard Munchie wasn't finna be on that Tuesday show no more. Man, Adam 22 put King Pill out there. He was like, man, this dude calls me so much. He's sending me stuff on every podcast he's been to. Like, I don't know if he's really relevant. Well, now he fighting. Now he fighting. And you know why Bosco name always come up for the fights? Cause he ain't never had a real one. Bosco ain't never had no real fight with nobody. And that's why his name keep popping up. We'll check out this K5 and 4-leaf incident. Bosco, he's on the bottom totem pole. But we finna talk about Damn Homie. And then we gonna go to the dude from Swans with DC Baby Draco. I guess I could get away with it on a live, but I can't really do a video. You know what I mean? Who knows? He the copyright queen, so, you know, ain't no telling what DC Baby Draco will tell on.
So what happened with you and 4-leaf? Back in 2008, 2009, Preston accountant, that nigga, when he niggas was my homie.
And he finna tell y'all about Munchie B and the peanut butter.
Tell you, Munchie B and them niggas was my homie. When them niggas was who they was, you feel me? And accountant. I'm next door 611, them niggas are 618. They over there squabbling.
Sound like King Pill wants to work. Yeah, King Pill, he just got out of jail. He ain't got no money. What you mean work? King Pill wants to get, you know what I mean? Like, he want to work, yeah. He fresh out of jail. Once I seen him with the shirt off, with the baby oil and no shoes and socks, I knew he was ready to work. He with the cooning. He ain't just gonna work, he with the cooning.
Come down here, Ford 2018. Come down there, getting the gun came up off me. They did not have. Bam. YG Nut, 6 boots in the cell with blood, bad news, all them niggas. You feel me? This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You want to keep fighting these little niggas and making your homies take out the little niggas. You feel me? But when a big power out like me or other niggas in here, you go the other way. You don't even want to step forward.
That's why I get it. Like ATM Richie, if he was a little bit funnier and more believable, I would fuck with ATM Richie. But it's something about ATM Richie that just throw me off.
See, that's what's an opportunity block. Hey, thank you. What's up with your ass? How was that you fought everybody else? He around here doing all this shit to everybody else. Okay, Bosco in the motherfucking county, he ain't gonna step foot over him 4800. Just out there back. What's up with this nigga? What's going on? What is he hiding for? And said on Altadena block on CC Riders or whatever the fuck that blue note shit is, what the fuck they come under. You don't fall up under that. Okay, fine, I'm gonna go get it. Go get the nigga, talk to him or whatever. You put that nigga little bitty ass little fucking nice thing and do that little bitty ass nigga. Then you get over here.
Yeah, it's something about ATM Richie. It's just like I be trying to feel him, but then he be too animated, and then he be acting like he off drugs or something. Like he be way too zooted. Then you got his girl. You got ATM Richie. He living with his girl so much that now his girl be on there going back and forth with King Pill. Now you just introduced your girl to the internet. But I understand you stay in her house. She your cameraman, she your music video person, she everything.
Get up, nigga. I ain't gonna dust you off and get up, nigga. Get the locking again. Now you wanna wrestle and grab the nigga. Bro, you can't overpower him. You can't do none of that, bro. Let me know what you grabbing me for, nigga. Squabble up. Nigga, and you know, nigga poke you with a bullshit ass nigga. And he said K5, or I said K5 out. Blood, I still got both my eyes. I have no knife wounds on me whatsoever. I got a scratch from a nail. And I felt that on blood, I went for my blickety dickety.
He said I went for my blickety dickety. He said I went for my blickety dickety.
I had interviewed Savage. You feel me? We had did some shit with Savage. We had did some content with Savage, man. And Savage was saying, like, basically
60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Savage was saying that basically some shit that happened with y'all led up to that, though.
No, it did not. You don't even know. Whoever fuck, you don't even know. That thing happened because of the simple fact, bro, when it keep on having his homies packing out homies when they numbers is up. That shit happened because he put peanut butter and chili gang from beans out and much of these believable family actors. Everybody in the blood core know that. That's not nothing to hide about. Everybody know that. Ain't nobody ever did K5 wrong. Ain't nobody ever did anything wrong with K5 from being good. I don't play them games. I done been in their little mouths. Prince, you know. And you know me, I done been in their little mouths. Nigga, I call out things. Nigga, please don't call me out, I call them out. This is what it is. Nigga, I'm gonna squabble all you niggas up in here, blood. I myself on DZ. What's happening? Oh, K5, we ain't tripping like that, bro.
Yeah, man, I wasn't in there for K5. I heard about the story. And then I also heard about the story from 4-Leaf Mama. I heard a little bit about the story. I was riding with her. She had this little like low. It was a low rider, but it wasn't. The wheels and stuff wasn't on it. It was like she was driving something that was supposed to be for somebody else. So we riding around, sliding around, and then she was telling me like, "Yeah, you know my son 4-Leaf." I was like, "No, I heard of him, no, but you know." She was like, "Yeah, you know he trying to call me right now. You cool with him?" I was like, I ain't never had no problems with him. This, and that." So she started asking him questions like, Neptune woo, woo, from Inglewood. He was like, no, I heard of him. This. She said, you straight with him? He was like, yeah, cuz cool. I ain't never had no problem with him. And then they started talking about the lawsuit, about the lawsuit money. His mama is a big factor. She helped him get the lawyer and everything. His mama, yeah, he got her straight for that lawyer and all that. On that K5 shit, that's the best thing I can speak on. Like, I don't know too much, but I know for sure he got paid for whatever happened with K5. And yeah, his mama was sending money here, sending money there, stacking money up so when he get to the pen. But she kept telling me he ain't got a long time. He ain't got a long time. But then when I listened to respectable rants and all these different podcasts that be uploading this stuff to YouTube. Man, she was acting like he was coming home like soon. Man, that boy got time.
His mom's and his pops with him.
Well, here the 7-9 Swans DP.
Why beating 7-9 Swans got his DP issue out the way after that little courthouse situation. He was getting whooped either way. Blood should have just orchestrated that with the Linwood neighborhoods. He had DC pull up for his side of the story. We seen what happened. Go ahead and walk us through
DC and
it, though.
all the business.
That was his mom's and his pops with him. Ain't involved in no street nonsense at all. Hard-working folks from what he say. So I can understand to an extent, but you, brother, you committed. See blank on your face and popping your greatest shit. I ain't saying crash out like the youngs from Avalon, but for sure you gotta handle your candle. This was a lose-lose situation. His homies ain't approved of what he did either, obviously. Blood, report to the set. I'm pretty sure he explained himself the best he could. Niggas like, yeah, throw your shit up, Blood, we don't care. He ain't got no shiner or want not on him. They was throwing love taps at Blood.
For real.
Come on. Cause you in the come on. Get to the bathroom, where you going? On the dead homies, where you going? Nigga not CK nothing. Go get all your mama, go get the sheriff, cuz. Oh, Blood. Damn, Blood. Blood, come on.
Day 3 player way.
It's been something viral on the internet, you know. They trolling. Courthouse or something like that. You want to explain what's going on with that?
All right. So, boom, I go to court. My folks let me out in the front. They go find parking. I go up. I'm sitting there and shit. My folks come out. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, it's boom. They sitting there. They sitting across and all that. They ain't saying nothing. My lawyer called me. He like, I'm not coming today. It's going to be a Zoom call. Go up in there, talk to the judge, all that shit. Boom. Do that. Waste my time. I'm flaming. I walk out and I press the elevator button. I see us running up with a camera. I'm like, what the fuck about bathroom?
I don't know what the camera stuff about jail is about. Why everybody grabbing cameras and you in a court building, gang?
I'm like, you feel me? I respect
How y'all gonna grab cameras and y'all at a court building?
We at CCB. If you've ever been
That don't make no sense.
All through CCB. Like, not with the theatrics. I'm not finna do all that shit on camera. Like, y'all want y'all viral moment? Y'all can have it.
Yeah, it looked like he got.
From getting to me on flaming nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like he got a cut or something on his lip.
Like, my folks not with that. You feel me? Like, I'm the only one in my family that's really on that. Like, you feel me?
Niggas say you ain't gonna CK nothing on the dead homies. If you really wanted blood, you could have did it up. On blood, what was stopping you? Nothing. I'm sorry, remember that. Nothing was stopping you. Nigga put
instantly. Like, really ran up.
Camera
DC, bro, I press the elevator and I turn around and see this. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
but look, you be having to realize though, you be doing the vlogs and shit, like you damn near famous.
I was just gonna say that.
So you know, people be trying to like clout chase, cause you know how that goes.
See, that's the thing. I know most of my ops. I didn't even know these. Like, sitting there, we had 30 minutes before I had to go talk to the judge. Could have been did something.
Let's be real.
Could have did anything.
Put it on there.
They sitting there.
South Central. You're from Linwood on Blood Gang. Yeah, let's be real. Talk about
that was not the East Coasters. That was not Player Ways.
I seen it in Player Ways video.
Yeah, on the damn niggas won't clout on flaming. This Player Ways was not there. That was not Blood. I didn't notice. I guess they from Linwood neighborhood. I found that out at the end on Blood. It is what it is on Bloods. I went to the hood. You feel me?
Linwood neighborhood banged on some Swans. You know how far they hoods is from each other?
Regular shit, bro. Like regular shit.
You know how far the Swans is from the damn Linwood neighborhoods?
I'm not a regular.
It's on my face. Like, what the?
Dead homies, and that's what it means.
I'm understand. Like, crazy, blood. That's what it is. Like, blood, I'm not a theatrical ass, bro. I'm not the, oh, let me go crazy on camera. Oh, you lucky he holding me back and all that. I'm not doing that, bro. On the set. I told you, seen the video, I point to the elevator. I'm like, let's go outside. Talking about, let's go to the bathroom. I'm not fighting in front of the police. I don't give a shit.
And it cleared the ear. You never said nothing about no police shit.
That was my mama.
Okay.
Nigga, you could hear her.
You know they be trolling in the comments.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
You know they be trolling.
I ain't gonna lie, it's funny. I told her, I said, never do that shit again when you with me on the dead homies. I told her, but it's like, my folks not with the business.
Exactly.
Like,
you know how that shit go.
My dad, he 50-something and he never gangbanged.
My mom damn near gonna call the police too.
Come on, blood. Like,
it's just real.
My pop went made it through the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, and he never gangbanged. You know, flaming. So it's like my folks not on that blood. They work every day from the day I could remember life. They was working.
He said the day I could remember life.
Day they work. So
me too. My dad, my mama was not on nothing.
I can't stop her from saying she
they will call 911. My dad will let you fight. You start pulling out guns.
Right, now look,
yeah, my dad be like, oh yeah, I'm calling 911
right?
on this nigga.
I know you seen it. I done got banned, all type of shit with the other.
Been beefing with all these niggas. Feather gang is on my face. That's all that is. Don't really be on shit. We in the generation of clout. Instead of beating us up or shooting her,
you whip out a phone.
Just whip out a phone.
Niggas making no noise.
Just whip out a phone, recording this is hood or whatever.
She said, "Wake up and die."
The police, they already
yes, please stay out the game. This is not worth it.
That's another thing I'm saying.
People want to fight at the judge office. People want to fight in front of the judge. You crazy as hell.
Y'all think he gonna squabble up next time or take another DP?
He gonna take a DP.
He could make his own decisions when the pressure was up. Moms and pops intervened.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll take a DP.
Them Linwell
I'll take a DP.
Powered up like the East
Why? Because I ain't doing nothing up in front of my family. Look, it's for shit show. I would have to take a DP because my mama watching us fight at the court building, I wouldn't be surprised if my mama say take him too. Just because he acting like he ain't been trained right. That's a fact. I think my mama would do that. She don't, and then she ain't got no pride about it. She ain't gonna care what you talking about. Who says she a snitch? She gonna take it just like this. Well, I guess I'm a snitch. I done heard my mama, man, what? I done heard my mama said, so you mean to tell me your boys was in there stealing and then they call the police on you and you go to jail with them? I just would have had to been a snitch. And I'm just sitting in the van looking at my mama tell her whack ass story about how she gonna snitch on somebody. And the only thing I could think in my head was, yeah, you're a female. A lot of y'all be telling. And in the hood. And be the homegirls for the hood straight. Telling the police everything. But if I did that, that's a DP. When the homegirl do it, it's different, right? Yep, that's when I knew politics is fucked up in the hood. I done seen the homegirls go over there and let him go. It wasn't even him. Woo-dee-woo-dee-woo. Y'all locking up the wrong person. And sometimes I'll be looking like, bitch, you making it worse for the homie. You over there harassing the police, talking about I'm his sister, and then they say, what's his real name? And you don't even know his name. Bitch, why'd you even walk up? These are true stories. Homegirls. Burnt the hell out. All right. So now we got C-Star. Yes, sir. The boy is fresh out. I thought it was a hoe, but he fresh off of C status. And for the people that don't know about C status, that's when you in jail. And you get a write-up. And you get another write-up within them that 6 months, you go C status. So he got on C status. I've been there before. Tradee from the East Siders, yes. Tradee from the East Siders that was on the songs with Snoop Dogg, he was my celly when I was on C status. Compton Rick Rock, oh no, ain't no Crips can beat over those cellies with Bloods. Man, Tracy Davis was my celly, nigga. Just live with it, nigga. I ain't on here lying. I know Tracy Davis, and he know me too. But the funny thing is, when Rick Rock told me that, I said either he bullshitting or he getting a shock value. And now I know on YouTube, everybody lie and everybody do the swindle and swams and damn. Yeah. I even told Compton Rick Rock, I remember you on the prison yard. I was so much of a blood. Big Munchie from Crenshaw Mafia was there too. The homies, we just walking laps. I think it was the homie Trig from Treetop Piru. We walking by. And yeah, it makes sense. Because he from Treetop Piru, Bompton. He said, hey, you know that's Compton Rick Rock right there. I was like, what that mean? Like, never heard of him. And then he was like, oh, no, blood. His dad used to be from Piru. His dad was a big Piru, and he used to be low riding. Like, he was one of the shot callers back in the Piru days. His dad from Piru, but he said he used to be from a clique when I was coming up, but now he from Nutty Block. Yep. Ask Compton Rick Rock, was he from a clique? A regular, like, I wouldn't say dancing crew, but like, like a high school type clique. And then they forced them niggas to be from Nutty Block. Ask him that. He ain't gonna get into detail. I know what you did last summer, and I didn't even care about you. Cause the homie from Treetop Pyru told me about you. That's how I knew he was there. Then he tried to deny it on his live with Demon Time, Semen Time Exotics. Oh, money. No having ass money. The nigga that talk like a UPS worker. Yeah, that nigga was like, Neptune sounds like he telling the truth, and this and that. He was talking just like that. That nigga Compton Rick Rock called his wife. You know what his wife said? Yeah, you was at that prison, man. She didn't say stop lying to that nigga, though. Yeah, she said you was at that prison. Then that nigga hung up on his own live stream. Facts. Some niggas know. They was here. They was here with me when I wasn't lying, nigga. I ain't lying on Munchie. I ain't lying on Bosco, and I ain't lying on Compton Rick Rock. For what? I know you was there. Cause the homies stopped me. I didn't give a fuck who you was. I didn't even, it was like, still to this point, I don't even know why Trig told me that. Like, so if he never told me that, you probably could have got away with it. But I was the blood that walk around the yard, and when I walk around the yard, niggas be like, "Hey, Neptune, let me holler at you." This nigga talking about tobacco. This nigga talking about phones. This nigga talking about trees. This nigga talking about politicking. Yeah. Why? Because I'm always tattooed, and then I'm always in the cell. Like, on purpose. I'm not trying to be out on the yard. Hey, you got cigarettes? You got cigarettes? You got threes? You got chips? Because I had a mini canteen and everything in prison. Like, I was doing too much. I couldn't walk the yard without some people walking with me. Like, I'm talking to a nigga, I'll tell him to hold up, and then this nigga come with three niggas, and now they waiting till I'm done talking to him, and I'm spinning a lap in this big old human hamster cage. That's what I used to call it. Human hamster cage, walking a million laps, and it was there 3 years. I don't know how many motherfucking laps I walked around that raggedy ass yard. But as soon as I'm talking to this nigga, then he go, take whatever he get, or I meet him on the next unlock. Then the next nigga behind me, hey, Neptune, ooh, this and that. And then some niggas, hey, I was here first. Like, goddamn, I was like the president. Not like that though. Not trying to make myself bigger than program. But when you got motion, you got shit going on, phones, trees, cigarettes, man, come on, man. You in jail. You famous. Then when shit get too hectic, when I know everybody pressing me, that's when I know it ain't no tobacco or trees on the yard. That's when I go hide. I would literally say I go hide. They're gonna tell on you. You be the only one with trees on the yard, only one with tobacco. Somebody out the window watching you. The police. Your best homie, the best snitch, but it'll never be on paperwork. But they snitching in prison. I know, and Munchie know. It was only two niggas that was bloods that we thought we could tell that we had tobacco in our mattress. I was there 2.5 years. Man, I had about 3 months to go home. Back stressor, the gang unit, officer, came to my cell and said, step out, Floyd, step out, weed, whoa, whoa, go to the day room, we finna search your cell. I said, for what? Just a normal search, woo, woo. Yeah, right, that's what he said in the hallway. When he came to the day room, talked to me and Big Munchie, and he said, yeah, I can't lie, Mr. Floyd, you've been here a long time, and you've been under the radar a long time. Now, I was looking at your date. You got about 3 months left. But let me tell you this, man. Whatever you're doing, I'm not going to say keep doing it because it's illegal. But whatever you're doing, you very good with your feet. He said, you make concrete ground shaking moves, but you tiptoe lighter than a ballerina. He said, this is what I'm going to do. Your homeboys told us you had tobacco in the mattress. I had it stitched back up professionally for the searches. That nigga told me like this. This is 2 pouches. Now, it's not a case, but I could write you up to where, it do delay your time. Or we could say, this never happened. It never happened. What are you talking about right now? What tobacco? Dead homies. That nigga Munchie started laughing. Yeah, look, you ain't got to tell me twice. Look, each pouch was $300. Look, bruh, I had to connect where it came straight from the rooter to the tutor, from visiting to me. And then it was repackaged because I ain't touching no boo-boo stuff. I ain't touching that boo-boo stuff. And if it smell like boo-boo tobacco, you know what I'm finna do? Get the homies that's fiends, that be acting like cigarettes is the world. Go ahead. Roll it up, smoke it up. I don't want none. I'll wait till next weekend. I'm not smoking no booty cheeks. And some of them niggas, they be like, yeah, it was a little wet, but you know I dried it out. And I would see niggas tapping on the door, smoking booty cheeks. Me and Munchie be in the cell laughing like a motherfucker. But then at the same time, I just be like, hey, Munchie, it didn't come out my cheeks. He be like, on mafia's on blood, nigga. I ain't doing that shit. Dead homies. Yeah, we used to be in there laughing like them niggas in there smoking booty cheeks right now. I be like, Munchie, you see when the nigga gave me the bag? Nigga, we open it up. As soon as you open it up, it's gonna smell like fresh tobacco or it's gonna smell like booty cheeks. Man, it smell like booty cheeks. I be like, Munchie, you wanna roll up? He be like, mm-mm. I be like, mm-mm. We selling all this. Get this to the homies. And you give it to them in portion, you give them too much, they know you got to sit in that. So you gotta act like you just barely got it. You barely got a puck or something. Yeah, you gotta string these niggas along with the carrot in front of the horse. Yeah, you can't tell them niggas like, nigga, I'm on. You tell them you on, you dead meat. Dead meat. Hey, blood, what's up, man? What y'all cooking in here? Yep. You gotta act like you barely making it. And that's how I did. I'll go, take a little bit out, tell the motherfucker to go take it back to work, stitch it up. Yep, dead homies. You talk about tiptoe. I knew the gangsters was telling. So I ain't going to jail for you niggas. I am not going to jail for you, bro. When I had trees, it wasn't in my house. It was in an old man that y'all think don't do nothing but draw, play chess, sell coffee. I'm talking about the lowest key. That nigga barely got a TV in his cell. Yeah, I bet you he got trees. I bet you he do. And if you ask him, hell nah. When I go there, yeah, it's over here and up in there. And his cells smell like straight metal and sheets. That bro, it don't even smell like he cooked soups up in there. That shit smell like straight metal. You be like, damn, police come up in here, they wouldn't even think nothing because his whole bed area is just regular standard issue. Blood ain't got no sweatsuits and no shoes up in there, hella soups or nothing like that. But what he did do was, since I was paying him, he'll go get food made every morning and every night. So he was getting the people that come back from store, and I mean not store, cooking in the kitchen, ham, egg, sausage sandwiches. Yep, that was him. Potatoes, all that extra stuff, grits and all that. Yep, that was him. Then at night, he be having fried burritos and stuff like that. Sometimes I be at the blood door like, where you get that from? Oh man, Michael Burton. Michael Burton? Yeah, I think his dad was a famous football player or something like that. He used to play football with O.J. Simpson or some shit like that. I was like, man, I don't know that nigga. He was like, yeah, man. Once I found Michael Burton, oh, he was on. I'm talking about shrimp fried rice, fried oysters, fried burritos. Like that stuff, that's what I said. Baby Brace, that's what you eating up in there? Bro, when I used to say, yeah, the chicken tacos on deck or the chicken burrito, bro, you know how much chicken I used to have in there? The chicken used to fall out the shells. The shells was free from the kitchen. I did not even go to a canteen or packages to get shells. The homie would steal the whole shells from the kitchen in jail. Why the hell would I buy shells? This nigga sell me the whole thing for like $3. $3, you only getting 10 shells. What? And then I even put an extra on it. Man, look, when we make burritos, I ain't gonna say what time, but I'm gonna just hit you with 2 burritos. Woo, and I always came through. Roast beef, chicken, don't matter. But I know my burritos was bigger than Baby B Bray's. He talking about Uber Eats. Bruh, if you was eating like that, you wouldn't be so damn skinny. I can see your veins, Baby B Bray's. Damn, I can see your muscles, I can see your bones, and I can see your veins. And I can see you sniffling. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep talking. I know you on like a light switch. Yeah, a lot of y'all didn't even catch that. Baby B Braves be having all kind of lies. He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna toot it and boot it on camera. But he sure got the sniffles. What, you been sick for 2 months? Yeah, I know. Y'all ain't catch it. I do. I know how niggas in jail is. And that's just what it is. I don't know if y'all caught this, but Hoover Gumby made his appearance on a whole nother podcast. Then I ain't even it's called Back Bracking. I didn't even know it was a podcaster called Back Bracking. But Hoover Gumby is on Back Bracken. So just like I said, this Say Less Moments TV. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff that y'all saw and some stuff y'all ain't even up on. Because as a YouTuber, I get a lot of more videos than y'all. And even if it's a small person with low views, I put it on my page and then upload it. Because YouTube, now that I'm getting money on, oh yes, I'm over $500 this month. And we ain't even done. It ain't, we close to the 21st, but we get paid on the 21st to the 26th. I'm over 500. Facts. But anyway, so we're going to see this. And then I'm going to do a reaction to this later on today. That's why it's in my play history. Hey, did y'all ain't never notice? Every time I play a video, it don't be no commercials. Yeah, I'm a partner for real. I don't know what Nina Boy be doing. I don't know what these other I don't even know what Munchie B be doing. I don't get commercials in none of my videos. If y'all see commercials in my video, that ain't because of me. I don't even approve it. I take it off. I don't even get, I can go watch 20 videos back to back and I don't get no commercials unless somebody like Poetic Taco brings it like 1090 Jake. They make the commercial part of their video. But other than that, what y'all get, I don't get. I'm certified. Dead homies. You would never catch, when I press something, a commercial come on. Once I got so many subscribers so fast, she said, anywho, how long you been doing YouTube? 11 months, and I'm almost at 5,000 subscribers. January 1st, I was just under 4,000. I was probably like 3,700. Now, a month later, I'm like 1,200 subscribers since January 1st. I got 1,200 subscribers. Dead homies. Since January 1st, I got over 1,200 subscribers. I ain't capping. Just keep looking at my posts. I ain't lying to you. Add it up. You got a calculator?
Rules mean that the rules.
All right, here we go.
Y'all, welcome to episode 7, Street Sermons. Today I had to do something different. I had to sit on the couch and get next to this man. But before I introduce my guest, as always,
I knew it wasn't heavy enough. I knew it.
I'm just gonna make it short. You know, if anybody hurting out there, if anybody who lost any loved ones, I know we had losses right.
This is called Back Bracken. I never heard of it.
A friend, rest in peace, Jackpot. I know that 16-year-old boy got killed due to gun violence, senseless gang violence, and a few other people out there in LA, Manchester, just all around.
Hey, Sunshine. Hey, you'll put my number up in the chat so people could call in.
And carry us through these hard times and bless our souls. Now, getting straight into it. Oh, wait. Before I get into it,
let me know when you're ready. I'm going to give you the number. All right.
And I was surprised.
The number is 424.
By seeing Killer Cam speak on
336.
Specifically reciting what I said.
0686.
You know, ever since I was a kid. And
that's the number to call in. I gave more than enough time for people to call Bosco.
Throwing that out there. He didn't even have to say that anybody said it, but he did. So I appreciate that, and thank you. Also, shout out to 19 Keys, too. You know, he was the first one to put me up there. Like he said, he put a lot of people
that's the number.
You know, so
just shoot it in the chat, like, throughout, because I'm waiting on Bosco.
My guest today, Hoover motherfucking Gumby. What's happening?
Gang shit. What's the deal, bro? How we doing today, man?
You know,
this thing, you already know.
Less than highly favored, man. You got a lot of controversy going on.
Man, damn me. What about you? You talking about fuck the streets, bro? I
mean, that's what it is.
Bro.
It's fuck the streets all day long.
Oh, man.
This is the phone right here.
Let's get into it, man.
It gotta be fuck the streets, right? You gotta pick a side. You gotta choose what you want to do. Either you over there or you over here. We can't keep moving in the same direction and doing what we've been doing out here, which is accepting the negativity and the evil that's in our community.
This is the thing, though. This is the whole thing. A lot of people that say fuck the streets, right, is pretty much saying it because the streets ain't been good to them. You know what I'm saying?
Like who?
The streets ain't been good to none of us. What is you talking about?
I'm saying certain
the streets
in the
ain't been good to none of us.
That saying fuck the streets. They don't have a positive motive behind them saying that. They have a bitter motive.
You know talking about 21 Savage?
21 Savage, the other nigga that wear the dress, all them niggas.
He said the other nigga that wear the dress.
In the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's a crapshoot. Some days gonna be good, some days gonna be bad. But if
That's a
everybody
cold
saying
jacket.
fuck the
Hey,
streets,
that's how
right,
you know he a
that
OG.
means they
He
saying
said,
fuck
and the
the
other
morals
nigga
and
that be wearing the
principles and
dress.
everything that
You
everybody
already know how
started
he
off
coming
from.
at him.
No matter if you was in the streets, you moved on.
Which was what? Killing each other?
Which was standing on your own 10, protecting what's yours.
But we can do that without representing that.
I'm gonna go check on Champ real quick. Champ out there being Champ being too quiet. You know you gotta check on kids when they too quiet.
And we not in Africa, bro. I don't want to hear that.
No, you ain't gotta hear it. But
ran
the
in
truth is, okay, we gang banging in this Hoover Street. That's what we doing.
And that's the problem.
But see, that's definitely not the
And
problem.
that's the problem.
The problem is this right here. Let me show you what the problem is. The problem is our community, right? Our community, I'm saying, is only taking one aspect of who we are, which is the military branch of our community. Okay? So now, this is what they saying fuck the streets for, because of these one individual, right? But what do you have people like the homies Slim now, who go out and they do all the good works. They do the whole shits. They get no recognition for it. None whatsoever. They still in the streets. They ain't never left the streets.
But when we saying fuck the streets, we not following suit with them, or the reason why they saying fuck the streets. We was saying fuck the streets before they said fuck the streets. All them saying fuck the streets was doing was just shining a light on us, for real. The people who been here. Fuck what they talking about, whether you a snitch or you a rat, and your homie a rat, and you want to kick it with a rat now. So now you saying fuck the streets. That's not what we pushing. We not pushing that.
So what's the movement behind fuck the streets?
The movement behind fuck the streets is I don't want to see these little black boys die outside. I don't want to see these Hispanic boys die outside. I don't want to see us continue to rob and kill each other and burglarize each other and go to jail and be victims of the penitentiary. That's what fuck the streets is. Fuck the streets is fuck that mindset. Fuck walking next to another black man feeling like you gotta defend yourself against him. You feel like you getting ready to go to battle. You don't do that with nobody else. So we gotta get out that mind state, homie.
I agree, but I don't think that it's the streets that's giving us that mindset.
Who gave it to us?
It comes from home. It comes from
Nah.
home.
A lot of people leave home good people. When they hit the streets and start going to school, they change.
Education, especially for a black male. You know what I'm saying? The majority of black males that I know personally, I'm saying they don't have a father figure. Their father figure is the gang.
But why they don't got a dad though? Because they lost him to the streets.
No, because they funky ass hood rat ass mama wasn't shit and the nigga got on. That's
why. My daddy was locked up though.
It's possible some of me locked up. Whatever the reason is, the male figure is not in the black household, right? Whether it's by design, whatever the fuck is behind, right? They're not there. So the solution to that is what? What do we do now? We got all these little Hispanic boys, all these other people looking for some type of guidance. What do we do?
What do we do?
We educate them.
But they don't do that. They run to the streets. They run to the streets and to the niggas in the streets.
Let me just show you. My education came from the streets.
That's not good. Show you, right? That's not good.
Where I came from, the generation I came from, it's not even recognizable right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? The things I talk about on my channel, the honor, you know what I'm saying, the integrity, that type of shit, right? It don't even exist anymore.
But where did y'all get that from? Y'all got that from the generation before y'all.
I got that from
first off,
yeah, right? Wait. It started off once again at home. At home. Home teachings.
I mean, I'm down with blaming the parents too.
No, see, the whole thing about it is that
I'm just not down with just blaming a white man.
Listen, bro, more niggas done fucked over me than white people have. My whole life. We've been battling with each other our whole lives, right? In these streets. Everybody saying fuck the streets. But see, the thing about that is this right here, bro. The streets is the ultimate testing war grounds, because it's gonna make or break you. It can make you turn into somebody. It can make you turn into somebody positive like yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to see all the shit. Right, you don't want to see.
I had to go through shit.
Exactly. You have to go through something to be something.
No, you don't have to go through that bullshit to figure out who you are. You can just go straight to being motherfucker.
What was your quote? Because I'm a street nigga, I missed out on what I could have been. What you could have been is dead. Get it? If you don't make it through this shit, all the rest of it don't matter, bro. It don't matter.
So the quote was, the streets made us who we are, while at the same time robbing us of who we could have been. So as great as I am today, I could have been greater if I was never in the streets. How you know I wasn't going to be?
This is the whole point.
How you know I wasn't going to?
I don't know. You don't know you would have been.
I got proof.
No, you don't have no
You've
proof.
been to the pen, right?
Stop.
No, hold on. You've been to the pen, right?
Yeah.
How many of those dudes in there are highly intelligent?
A lot of them.
How many of those dudes
A lot of them.
they're good in it, inventing shit,
Of course.
making something out of
I
nothing,
agree,
right?
but wait, stop.
So you telling me if they never hit the pen?
No, that talent only came out because they was forced to in prison, bro. If them niggas would
But
have
you
been on
could
the
have
street,
forced that shit into them
no,
outside.
let me show you. Let me just show you. The design is not meant for that.
He said the
The
design.
human design is not meant for that. The streets is the ultimate test for you. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is that if you're gonna be a gang member, if you're gonna be a robber, whatever, that's there for you, right? But you also have people that I know that's from my community. They ain't never gang banged a day in their life. Go to work, do hard working people. They just from our community. This is why I said we glorify the military branch of our community. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. I don't glorify that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think that I do because I done been through it. No, I'm a dinosaur, bro. I'm one of the only motherfuckers that you ever gonna meet that actually made it through. All the way through. From the beginning, prison, all the way through. Bro, I had 2 life sentences.
Man, he's
You know
so
what I mean?
proud of
I
himself.
understand the philosophy of what you're saying. Nobody want to see that shit, bro.
Gumby attitude make the hood keep going.
One last month, one this month. Got killed
Yeah,
at the other
Gumby
homie's funeral.
mentality
Nobody wanna see
is
all
what
that
make the
bullshit, but
hood
what
keep
happens is
turning.
this right
So
here.
why keep pushing it?
It's pushing what?
The streets. This whole genocide against ourselves. We keep pushing the same shit that we say we tired of seeing.
Well, see, this is the
Why
thing.
is it still on Hoover, though?
If I can't, because see,
See, he said, why is it still on Hoover, though?
Right? If you were to meet one of my nephews that's directly under me,
Get
he
them
would be
likes up.
Everything that he's
Hit that
supposed to.
subscribe button.
We're not going to accept anything less. Intelligent, know how to form a word and sentence.
So you're not gonna let him walk down that same path that y'all walk down.
Well, it's not my choice to let him or not let him. My only choice is, the only thing I could do is tell you, look, nigga, this is what happened to me.
Damn, my setup ain't setting up today, y'all. It ain't setting up like I want it to, man. I know I gotta hit this charger, cause this charger that's on here, this everything finna die.
Shit, right?
I don't think I was all the way ready, y'all.
We looked at that shit.
Don't be mad at me. I
as a
wasn't all the
test.
way ready,
We looked
y'all.
at that shit when you say like, this is what I've been through, homie. This is how my life was, and I barely made it out that shit. A lot of young men look at that as a challenge.
There we go again.
To go through that same shit to see if
Here
they
we go.
can
We
make it
finna
to
fix
the
this.
I don't think that they
Instead of just telling them like, no, this is some
Let me put
lame
this on
ass,
something
goofy ass
else.
shit
Hold
to
on,
do.
y'all.
And the shit you don't
This
get
shit ain't
nothing
heavy
back
enough.
from what you put in.
I'm getting drama.
You know how they say that? They be like, you get out what you put into it. But this is the only game that you don't get shit back after you done put everything into the shit.
Ain't no
You get
retirement.
nothing.
This is not the only
You
game.
get this to the day you die,
Me? Oh, I got a
or
few.
you get somebody trying to trump whatever you say
You
you
hold 'em
did.
up?
That's
Or
what
they-
this
or they
game do.
psychological.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying though.
Well, see, this is the thing, though. A trophy is anything that you do that you leads to your accomplishments, right? Those are the trophies. The trophy is really how you feel about what you're doing, right? Now, I got little homies out here, right? Motherfuckers don't go to school. They don't do shit, right? No matter how much we preach to them. Ain't no little nigga finna be in the set, I'm saying, when it's school time. Now, when it happens, what happens? Right now, we got an influx of a whole bunch of dumbass little niggas who don't want to go to school. So they can't be in our neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, and not at school hours. So they go ditching other places, go ditching the Watts and all these other different places. Myself, my whole thing is that with me, I try to be an example, you know what I'm saying, in either way you want to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here in the streets no more shooting at people and doing all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm actually preaching the good song right now. But at the end of the day, we have to be realistic about what we're talking about. Right? We can say fuck the streets and we don't like this, we don't like that shit. But until something changes in the economical situation in our communities, we're going to have gangs. We're going to have crime.
You saying financially?
Financially, of course.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You know what? My boy from the Grits and Eggs podcast, right? He was saying something like that. He was saying, if we gonna say fuck the streets, then we gotta replace it with something, right? We gotta give them. We gotta give them another. Basically, what I got from that is, we gotta give them another way to make money. But I don't believe that's true.
It's not even
at
about.
all.
It's not
I
even
think
about.
that when the streets took away what it took away.
What did it take away?
What do you mean? They say the dope era took
this away, this era took that away. They said certain
Everything's a
things.
trade-off, bro.
Right. So okay,
Every
okay. So that's
situation
my
is a trade-off.
so that's my point, right? If dope and gangs and all this shit took something away, then there's nothing I have to replace the shit with. What you lost is already there. You just got to go back to it. So we just got to go back to being a community, like you said. In your neighborhood,
I agree 100%.
kids can't. You know, you can't hang out in the hood during school hours.
Fuck no.
Okay, so you shouldn't be able to go to Watts or Compton or Inglewood. You know what I'm saying?
Let me show you.
But that takes community. That takes everybody coming together and talking. But if everybody funking, how do we do that?
Let me show you how we do it. See, let me show y'all. Everybody listening to my voice, we go back to penitentiary rules.
Why the fuck would we do some shit like
Because
that?
that's the only way everybody's going to be able to be held accountable for their own actions.
By acting like you in a prison.
No, not acting like we in the prison. No, that don't mean that. That means prison rules mean that the rules that you play by in prison, we're going to play them.
What's the rules for people who ain't been in
It's
prison?
a few different rules. You know what I'm saying? But the most important one is respect and responsibility.
But that's a man rule. That's not a prison rule.
It's a man rule, right? But most of us became men where?
I became a man outside.
Oh, yeah.
I became a man outside.
A lot of us didn't have that opportunity. A lot of homies, they had to learn who they were, you know what I'm saying, by being applied pressure to them.
But I mean, it's all different types of ways men became men, and it's nothing wrong with
that's
however you became a man, whatever challenges you face to become the man who you are. As long as you became that man, then it's respectful, it's honorable, right?
Of course.
But yeah, treating each other with respect, integrity.
And see, and the reason why I said prison rules because I understand I was in prison for a long time, bro.
It sounded like you was in prison more than you was on the streets. That's what it sounded like. He was doing prison time, and he had more prison time than the streets.
See, I understand the whole fuck the streets movement. You know what I'm saying? Like if I could go back to my younger self and say a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, what would you change? Would you regret? Fuck yeah, I regret doing a whole bunch of this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And if a motherfucker tell you he don't, he a motherfucking lie. He'll say, oh, I don't regret it because it make me who I am. Just like you said, I could have been anybody, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could have been anybody. I'm handsome.
No, you're not.
I'm kind of smart.
No, you're not. Kind of smart or college smart? I hope we find out what you really said.
The connotation of what you're saying is already
You ain't
gonna
nothing
be
near
offensive
college.
to people who you trying
I want
to
it to be offensive.
But if you're trying to reach, wait.
Go
If
ahead.
you're trying to reach the youth, like you're saying, right? You said this whole movement. This whole movement was.
It's not just to the youth. It's heavily focused on the youth. It's not just to the youth. It's to these grown ass niggas too.
But this the thing though.
Because I also said, in order for us to change the future, we have to change the present as well. If they say history repeats itself, then if you are the history, you want it to repeat you, then you need to be something that's repeatable.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying?
I agree with that 100%. But see, this is the thing though. Whenever you're trying to change a mindset.
Come on, Pastor Malcolm.
That's one of the most difficult things that you can try to change in a person, let alone a group, bro. Right?
I don't think so. I disagree.
No, he's speaking for
niggas is
him,
followers.
his growing up,
Okay, this is the thing though.
and the thugging of the
You
streets.
gotta be a follower.
To a certain extent.
No.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, you gotta be a follower.
Well, gangbanging is not.
You a
something-
follower.
Yes,
That's
it
definitely
is.
not true.
Facts.
Yes, it
That's
is.
definitely not
Facts.
true.
Yes, it
Want me to
is.
break it down?
Yes, please. I'll listen
Because
to you. Go ahead.
okay.
He said,
so,
"Please, I'll listen."
in order to be from a gang, it was already people from that gang, so you
I have to
followed them
follow.
into that gang.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
in that sense, okay.
Yes, it
and
is.
then-
It ain't
and then
that
I gotta
sense.
follow the
And then look,
Is that's what
and
it
then, yeah, you
is.
follow
They got
the
rules and
that they
everything
told
for
to
you.
follow, but not only that, some
Dead hungry.
shit, and they got the most
It's
respect.
all following. Like I don't know how Gumby don't see that it ain't following. Everything that gangbangers do, from somebody naming the hood, that's following.
I got one more plane to land.
I don't see how he don't see it that way.
And then say I moved somewhere or I grew up in a neighborhood, right? I joined this set. And they like, hey, we hate these niggas, and these niggas. This who we funkin' with. I ain't never had beef with none of these niggas a day in my life. I have no problem. I just hate them because the homies hate them. That's some follower ass shit.
Okay, but listen.
I'm a follower, bro.
Facts.
Okay, this is the same thing with religion. You have to follow something.
Facts.
Okay, so therefore listen.
Facts. If
Okay,
you grew up in
He
Delaware,
said, therefore, listen.
Exactly. So we're just
Gumby-
keep going.
Gumby talking about gang facts, but he ain't never. Gumby ain't really known nothing outside.
You will be held
If
accountable
somebody
for
can't
your
see it the
actions.
way you
Which I don't
spitting
know
it,
about everybody.
it's
I mean,
past you,
actually,
bruh.
let me take that
It
back.
ain't for some
Listen,
some
I'm
people
speaking
won't
about
never
when I
get
was
it.
growing up. You know know what I'm saying? When I was
You know,
Even when you
and
was
that's why the
growing up,
gangs
though, what about
the
it?
gangs will
They was
forever
out there
keep
too.
going because
Of course, y'all was
you got
doing it
people
on a different
that are
level.
debated with their
But
life
this
and it
the
don't
thing,
really
though.
make
This is
sense
the
what
thing,
you
though.
talking
It's
about.
about, you said doing it on a different level, right?
Right.
Let me show you something. Okay, let's talk about Bumpy Johnson, right?
See, when you
Wait,
go,
wait. Okay, go ahead. I'll listen to you. Go ahead.
No, because when you go back into the history of this shit that you're talking about, you got to remember that y'all was fresh out of the Black Panther Party and shit like this.
No,
right?
no,
no,
fuck
just
no.
just listen to what I'm saying.
That's not true.
No. Just listen to what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah.
When the shit first started, right? They had the Bastards of the Party narrative, right? They said this is what they claim. I can't say what
this is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Go ahead.
Everybody's history is not Crip history. Like everybody has a certain part of Crip history. You know what I'm saying? This is why our community
We talking about LA though.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. The reason I was only mentioning Bumpy Johnson
Go ahead.
because of the fact of the criminal element in the black community, right? The criminal element has always been in the black
It's
community.
always been there, yeah.
Okay, but this is what it was.
But it's always been in every community.
Wait, of course. But what I'm trying to show you is that back then, you know what I'm saying, the criminals were the heroes, bro. The criminals were
They still the heroes.
Okay, well, I mean, they were the real heroes back then. They really gave a fuck. They wasn't just doing what we doing right now. This is where we get it all from back then. You know what I'm saying? A man of integrity, right? Somebody who feel that they are somebody, right? He wouldn't misuse somebody that he knew he cared. He wouldn't misuse a child. He wouldn't misuse this, that. It was morals and principles to doing what you're doing. Like they say, it's not about what you do, it's how you do it. That's what they say. Now, none of the rules apply anymore.
That's the truth.
It's just do it. Don't give a fuck if they get caught. Don't give a fuck if they know what they're doing. None of it. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that it all goes back to education. If you want to be a gang member, go educate yourself about the gang you're trying to be in to see if you really want to make that decision. Period. You want to be a welder, go educate yourself about that field to see if that's what you really want to do.
What education can you gain about gangs though that'll make you want to join a gang? I'm just curious.
Well, I wouldn't know what education they would.
I don't think nobody educated themselves and said, you know what, I want to be a motherfucking Crip. I don't think nobody really did like the hard
So if they
really
would
study the shit.
So if they would, this is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah, I get it. You're saying if they would do that, they probably wouldn't do it.
Gangs and criminality, bro, it's about deception. Understand something? Remember, we're gonna bump his head. Remember that? We're gonna bump his head. He let us bump his head the first time. We're gonna do it again. Yeah. That's all it's about. It's a sleight of hand trick. That's all it's been. Little homies. I remember when I was a youngster. The homies used to take me to break in houses. I was so skinny that I could fit through the bars. You know what I'm saying? It's all about manipulation. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Then when I caught on to what they was doing,
and
right?
You still got it going.
I don't want no crumbs now. Y'all got to give me my cut now. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the lifestyle that a motherfucker is inbred into because this was going on around you. I had a choice. Everybody got a choice.
Did you have a choice though?
Yes.
You were a victim of child grooming. That's child grooming.
Yes, but at the same time, right? When I got old enough to understand what was going on around me, I could have said, you know what? I'm gonna go to church like my mama said.
That's just like saying after smoking dope for 20 years, once I realized I'm smoking dope, I can just quit.
He said after smoking dope for 20
You
years.
just won't stop doing something that you've been doing your whole life.
Well, we're not talking about right now. We're talking about at that point.
How old was you? What point you talking about?
I cannot remember not being around nobody from my community. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So at what age did you be like, man, this is what I'm doing with myself?
Well, my situation was a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? And I came up a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? I had a tragedy going, you know what I'm saying, growing up early on, you know what I'm saying? My brother, you know what I'm saying, was killed in a drive-by shooting when I was 10. And that's when
and that's what got you turned up and started gangbanging. Okay, we understand, brother.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, looking back, you know what I'm saying, like everybody, you know what I'm saying, they watch on the TV and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? They what about the therapy and all that type of shit? In the black community, we don't believe in that type of shit.
Right.
So in my community,
so you was living in your trauma.
Exactly. And just like all the other black people that I know. You know, but nowadays, it's not so much as just people living in their trauma. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't even understand that they have trauma.
No, they don't.
You know what I mean? They don't understand where it came from, how to deal, especially not how to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like how we equipped as black people, you know what I'm saying, to be equated to every other race in the world when we don't have any type of
I heard that.
type of financial literacy. We don't grow up with financial literacy. Our financial literacy is, nigga, if you steal it, nigga, give me half of it.
What's black people's worst enemy?
Black people. Fuck you mean?
Yeah.
Miseducation. Understand something. See, it's funny because, see, everybody think that I'm here, you know what I'm saying, on this internet, and I'm causing a lot of division.
I mean, that's what you're displaying, right? You like the new Charleston White or
No,
what?
definitely not. Charleston, I'm nowhere near him, bro. Everything that come out of my
What's
mouth.
the difference between you and him?
The difference between me and Charleston White
Yeah.
is I stand for something. Right?
He said he stand for something too.
Yeah, he do.
It's just after the camera cut off.
Yeah, he stands for evil. He stands for misdirection.
How do you feel about him saying, like, I'm just playing a character because y'all wouldn't listen to me, so I'm doing this shit for the bag, but when you turn this camera off, I'm helping the people in the community?
I mean, if that's what he's doing, you know what I'm saying, and if it's working for him, bro, I'm saying, I say it is, you know what I'm saying, he can get away with a lot of different shit. But see, at the end of the day, right, when everybody got to take their shoes off, you got to be able to look yourself in the mirror, right? And I wouldn't be able to look myself in the mirror if I know that I just came out and disrespected somebody.
He over there. He commenting under a female.
They don't know him.
He commenting under a female face.
I'm saying things that's hurtful to their family members, and I don't even know this dude. And how he disrespect Nipsey Hussle. He never met Nipsey Hussle. He was only there. He only even was invited to the funeral by Melvin Foreman. He didn't know nobody else there, bro. He don't know these people that he be talking like he know.
He was invited to the funeral.
Yeah, he wanted to come, so I guess they let the nigga go.
I didn't know that.
You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't like him, and Nipsey was cool, and his mom was like, oh, come on, Charleston, come to the funeral. They don't know who that clown is.
So he went to the funeral, then disrespect.
Dick riding, yeah, dick riding the whole way.
That's
Like, come on, bro. Like, my whole thing is that us as a black people, we want to get ahead so bad, right? That we'll cut each other off at the knees. They say
Y'all
it's
crazy.
a character that he's playing, right? That's one hell of a character, bro. Nobody that I know would do that.
Yeah.
It's like a taboo because it could happen to you. In the sense of this YouTube universe and this YouTube space, a lot of things that people get away with, they wouldn't be able to get away with in the real world.
I seen something with your boy Aunt Hefe, right? He was talking about how the internet is making the street niggas lame. Some shit like that. Basically, he said, since niggas is providing the paperwork, I guess it's some shit about Big Sad. Since niggas is providing paperwork, they're making street niggas look lame. But then niggas is lame for providing paperwork.
Well,
right?
I don't think that's what he was saying. I think I seen that clip. I seen that segment, and basically, my understanding of his clip was that basically the internet niggas is basically letting the real niggas in the streets off the hook by playing with the paperwork, right? So my whole thing with that is this right here. If bro, this is the craziest shit, bro. The way I believe, don't nobody else believe anymore. Don't nobody care about nobody telling no more. Don't nobody.
Nope.
They didn't,
Especially if it's their boy. They don't care if you tell him.
Kaka, Charlie, all these dudes that made this situation.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that shit. Niggas been hanging with snitches.
Well,
Niggas
I don't know.
been hanging
I
with
don't. Me
snitches, y'all.
personally,
Look, all these street niggas. Hold on, gun. All these street niggas out here who claim they this, they that. A lot of these niggas was scary. It's street niggas out there right now, right? Gangsters that was telling. But since they was killers, niggas left them alone.
Yeah.
Because they knew, like, hey, this nigga won't kill you, and he'll tell on you.
Yeah.
So you couldn't win.
I
So
agree
you niggas
100%.
bowed it down. Stop acting like,
That's definitely not true.
Other niggas.
Those are the poster boys for all the you talking about.
But they got dudes that's older than him that been doing this.
Wait, let me just show you. They're not. Listen, if you're a gang member and you're telling on the low, you're gonna be a confidential informant. Let's stop right there.
They wasn't telling on the low though. There's paperwork out on them. A lot of people from a lot of hoods.
That's an individual choice from that hood.
But I know people. Listen, I know people from a lot of different hoods, and everybody in the street said that dude right there is a snitch, but he'll kill you, and they left them alone. And hey, look, if I'm lying, somebody tell me I'm lying right now.
I'm pretty sure that scenario didn't happen. I'm pretty sure that scenario.
He said, "I'm pretty sure."
I can't count.
I can name names, but
Can
I'm
I
not
talk?
gonna name
Can
names.
I get a chance?
Get your shit off.
Oh
Get
my
your shit
mama,
off.
look, check this out.
Get your
the
shit
whole
off.
thing about this situation is with the ratting and the telling, right? You're not gonna never know who the fuck telling. Because the government, these white people that everybody talking about, they made it so easy for these black men not to be able to stand on their own 10 toes. But listen, wait, stop. Wait, let me just say this one thing. I went to jail when I was 18 years old for a murder I never did. The whole time I sat that motherfucker innocent, I knew who did it, and I didn't say one word. Because I knew I didn't have to be no snitch to come home. I didn't know how it was going to happen. All I had to do was believe in my God, period. And look where I'm at. sitting next to you on your couch, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't saying that.
But you also gave up how much of your time?
I did 16 and a half years.
You had to give up 16 years of your life.
For a crime I didn't do.
Some people ain't willing to do that.
Well, then they can tell. That's the script.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Some people not finna give you.
This
16 years a long time.
Choice. Everything we're talking about right here, about the streets and how people feel about the streets, and this is all
16
individuals
years
making their
is a
own choice.
very
So there's
long
no one right decision
time.
for one person to say that this is right for everybody.
It's a group influence, though. Look, as soon as somebody from a hood starts speaking up and speaking against what's going on, everybody want to hop on their back. Anybody who blow up from their hood, you get a lot of niggas from their hood attacking them.
Hello.
They start attacking them, right?
Hello.
What is that? What is that? Like you, right? Hold on, look. Okay. So as soon as you blow up, the only way that I can blow up is to tear you down. It's to step on your back to climb up. We the only ones who got that mentality.
I don't think we the only ones.
Okay, let me rephrase that.
Let me
We're not the only ones, but
we just the ones that we just the only ones who display it openly.
Yeah.
Cutthroat.
That's
my whole
open
point.
disrespect.
That's my whole
Open
point.
disrespect.
That was my whole point with the snitches.
Fuck you niggas. That's
what
how
I'm saying.
we get down.
That was the whole point with the snitches, bro. Listen, back in the day, right? If a motherfucker was telling, it wouldn't be prevalent. Wait, listen. Now, Gunna is one of the biggest.
Because you get smoked.
But no
Gunna didn't really snitch like that, though.
I keep using him.
6ix9ine snitch.
Wait.
But I understood what 6ix9ine was saying, which was all these dudes turned on me. So I really didn't snitch on them. They was trying to kill me, rob me, and do all this to me. So I dropped the ball on these niggas. I'm talking about real life snitches though. Like these niggas in these hoods who get caught, cracked for a murder or whatever they get cracked for, and they go tell on that homie, that homie, that homie, and that homie. And these niggas don't say nothing to these niggas with the paperwork in the hood.
Oh, that's definitely not.
With the paperwork, no.
Let me just
hold on.
Okay, I'm not
with the paperwork in the hood, won't say nothing to these niggas because these niggas is killers. The streets is so fucked up, it don't stand for nothing no more.
I agree.
It never really did.
Well, that's not true. That's not true,
It's just
bro.
like the music. It's just like the music, right? Back in the day, Ice Cube in it, right? They used to be like, these niggas ain't living they raps. That's what they say. These niggas don't live they raps. We live this gangster shit for real, right? Now, everybody talking about, these niggas is actually living they raps. They're stupid. You can't win in the streets.
No, you can't.
You can't win.
That's just
There's
in
nothing
life,
you can do to
that's
impress
just in
the
life,
streets.
though. It's
Fuck
not
the streets,
it's
bro.
Not, no,
That's what I'm telling
bro.
you.
I
You
can't
can't
say
win
fuck
out
the
here.
streets, bro.
You can't win out here.
We out here playing and we know this. We playing and we know this.
We not playing no more.
Listen. This the script
We
right here.
tired of playing with you niggas.
Listen. This the script is right here, bro. Everybody who feel like you feel, right? Because I got homeboys, right? That's in my community, right? Who feel, not only do they feel like that, they pushing it every day. They pushing it every day. They helping the safe passage. They doing a lot of different things. But the whole thing about it is they can't do anything unless we start from the beginning and re-educate, bro. Re-educate. See, right now is the prime time to try to re-educate a lot of people because shit is so fucked up out here in the streets. This is
the re-education though. Fuck the streets is the re-education.
I don't think
you gotta destroy before you can build. I'm not building a house on top of a weak foundation.
Well, this is what we'll do. We'll just leave that house there and go get a whole nother spot and build our own
because they're gonna smoke dope and shit, and now it's a bando. No, we're not leaving it here. This shit gotta get out of here. It gotta go. It gotta get destroyed. It's over with. Get the fuck off the block.
This the thing,
Get the fuck off my block.
This the thing.
Y'all don't own the block. We gonna buy the block. Cause y'all don't even own y'all blocks. Y'all dying for blocks y'all don't own. Streets y'all don't own.
Like I said
y'all
before,
got shit tatted on y'all back.
That's me. I got my set tatted all on my body, and it says Hoover Street, right? But like I keep telling everybody, Hoover Street is a way of life, not a street sign, bro.
What did Hoover Street do for you though? Through all your trauma, through all your trauma and turmoil and all the time that you done spent and all the shit that you done gave to it, what did it give you back for real?
It gave me love and respect.
From who?
From everybody that's around.
But your homies is disrespecting you right now.
My homies don't never disrespect
some of them.
Them is not my homies.
But shouldn't the whole car
listen, this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Yeah. Everybody keeps talking about Hoovers versus Hoovers. Them niggas ain't our homeboys. Them niggas got the boot. Them niggas is snitches. They can't come around. So that ain't no Hoover nigga saying nothing to me. What you mean?
I mean, he got it on his name.
Them busters. Who got it on his name? Them niggas.
They say he called himself Milk 7,
man,
right?
That's the man. Boys, come on, bro. I thought you. Come on, don't do that.
I don't know, bro. These are niggas is speaking about you.
I've been home 16 and a half years. They've been the buried niggas, been to everything. I ain't never seen milk a day in my motherfucking life. Not one day, and I'm in everything.
Yeah.
Not one time have he came around and did anything.
So he just an internet nigga.
Once again, the people who throwing shots at Gumby, right? I guarantee you I done did something to y'all. Ain't no nigga gonna get on here and talk about he did nothing to me. All these niggas is my victims, and they all want their lick back at the same time.
So what was up with the niggas calling in with Whack on the phone and trying to, was that nigga just running the play on you or what?
Whack was running the play with my victims. That's how that go.
Because that seemed like a lineup to me.
Yeah, that's of course, and this is what we're.
But that's the bullshit street shit I'm talking about.
Wait, no, it's not. That's this.
Yeah, because they couldn't wait to try to tear you down.
But who couldn't? My victims, niggas I done whooped, niggas I done shot. Them the niggas we talking about. Fuck them. They gonna always be against me. That was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Fake always gonna be against the real. Always. And I ain't real because I did all the bad shit. I'm real because I'm sitting right here telling you that I ain't proud of none of this shit, right? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. My kids will learn from it. If you smart, your kids will learn from it.
But how these kids supposed to learn from it if we don't just tell them plainly, like, hey, this shit is the
Oh, we got a new upload. We got a new upload.
You can't go in there and disrespect.
We got a new upload.
This is all
We got Rich Trapper.
So what I'm talking
Rich
about,
Trapper just did a new upload. Hold on, y'all.
education,
He just did this 8 minutes ago.
education, right? It's a completely different structure than what you're trying to push. You can't go in butting heads with these little.
Rich Trapper got a new upload right now. More of the video of him and Bosco.
Okay, that's so stay over there, bro. So what we got going, don't never speak on it again. Who spoke on it? You did. It's gloves in the back that you bro, why you saying that, bro? That's I'm just making sure that we get this out the way.
He told him we got gloves in the backpack. Bosco said, why you keep saying that? I just heard Rich Trapper say I got gloves in the bag. Bosco said, why you keep saying that? Now Bosco banging on him. He said, I'm from Queen Street, and then everything got blurred out.
Okay, cool. What you talking about, nigga? What are you talking about? Okay, so keep it that way, though. Why are you getting... Okay, cool. Let's do this interview, though. Man, fuck this interview. Okay, about King Bill. I don't better worry about that. You better worry about that. Hey, bro. Well, we gonna go viral, though. Now that we got out the way, we gonna go viral. We gonna have a good interview. Yeah, I'm glad. We gonna have a good interview. But hold on, though. You know what we had, so we had to get out the way. Okay, cool. As long as we know.
Yeah, Bosco, he done told him I got the gloves in the bag. Bosco said, why you keep saying that? Rich Trapper just told him I got the boxing gloves in the bag. Bosco just said, why you keep saying that?
Okay, cool. So now we here talking about you. Okay, cool. But you ain't on that. As long as you ain't on that. As long as you ain't on that. I didn't know you. Okay, cool. So just cool, perfect. As long as you ain't on that though, cause I'm on that. As long as you ain't on that, I'm on that.
He said, cause I'm on that and you ain't on that.
Because here go the thing though. Because all this wild shit is cool. I got mouthpieces, shit. I'm a fighter. So I'm an actual fighter. So when it comes to all the little the shit that the YouTube niggas be on, I'm just one way with everybody. Whether it's on camera, whether it's on video, that's not, nigga, that's show. Bro, that ain't got nothing to do. Okay, so cool then. So stop saying I need my own man. Okay, cool. Okay, you know that you're not talking about some weird ass nigga that shouldn't have been around. Some snitch ass nigga that you don't even know this nigga, so you shouldn't have been around that nigga. Exactly, so you shouldn't have been around that nigga. You got shit going on that you kind of got caught up in. Okay. I'm a blood nigga. Okay. From Westminster all the way to Pluto. though, nigga. Okay, okay, cool. This nigga though. Yeah, on push. As long as you understand what it is and what it ain't. All right, so we got a witness in the room. Hold on. Let's call this man 1111.
It's not looking good for Bosco, man.
Glad I'm not here
Bosco,
for
you didn't even have a. You ain't
Yeah, I
never
got
had a
you on
real
live,
fight.
You heard me?
All right. Yeah.
Let me sure you knew. All right, so man, for those of y'all who don't know, we got Nick from 1111. Nick, you want to introduce yourself to the people?
Yeah, I'm one investor, son of 1111. I was present during the Geeettt podcast last night for the King Pill versus Bosco fight.
So what was the intention? Because I keep maintaining that Bosco's like, oh, y'all set me up. Didn't nobody set you up. They were my girl.
So first, I want to clear up any, what's the word, speculation or
False narratives. False narratives.
Yeah, false narratives that we had anything to do with that, or we instigated, or that we even knew that there was any issues. Because I'm going to say, Rich Trapper kept the issue to himself. He was very sneaky and told me, in a very convincing way, that he had no issues. And then, maybe he didn't. Maybe he told the truth when he told me that, and then maybe he just got triggered when he saw him in person for the first time. But I wouldn't even call it an issue. I think that you were trying to have just a conversation and an understanding. You were very firm, kind of maybe a little bit too firm. And what happened after that happened, But as most of the people can see, my back was turned most of the time, and I didn't know if this was an episode of Punk'd and the camera was about to come out. But I guess the camera was out, or really what was going on. I kept asking you guys, what the fuck was y'all talking about? But yeah, I'm glad that it didn't get overboard, and no one was hurt beyond the physical altercation that you guys had.
So let's take it back from the top of the conversation. I'm maintaining that not only was I willing to have a verbal conversation, I even gave him ways. You say your back was turned. So what did you bear witness to?
Oh, I bear witness to. So when I say my back was turned, as in the footage, you were on my left ear. He was on the opposite couch on my right. I was looking at a big screen. I heard conversation, and then when I turned around, I'm just going to say it was, equivalent to a nature video of an octopus swallowing, his prey, and then.
Wait, so who's the octopus and who's the prey? Who's the octopus and who's the prey?
So all I remember was that an octopus locked on you, and then you guys were, flatline planked, and the next thing that I remember.
So wait, just so the chat is aware, he is saying that I am the octopus and Bosco is the prey.
The octopus, in a motion ninja, jumpsuit, okay?
The loudest is the teller.
The next thing I remember, because it happened so fast and in slow motion and it was crazy, is that you looked at me so calm. You have excellent breathing tactics when you're grappling on the floor, and you said to me, with all, this is like a normal day in the park for you. You said, hey, Nick, don't worry. I'm not going to kill this nigga.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, he had Bosco choked out, man. I don't know what to say. Bosco can't get out of that. Bosco, you could have been put to bed, bro.
But I believe you said Nick, and I looked at you, and because again, bro, I'm be honest, when y'all niggas did that shit, I thought it was WWE. I thought y'all niggas was gonna be like, we playing, you know what I mean? But you looked at me and you said, Nick, I looked at you and you said, don't worry, man. I'm not gonna kill him.
And then I think that brought me comfort. And then, but, like, it got out of hand, and we had to separate you guys. And
He said it got out of hand.
So, at that moment, who would you say was in control and who wasn't? Based off what you observed.
Initially, right, you were, and then I think that Bosco took advantage of you loosening your, octopus grip, and then
He said octopus grip.
or maybe you
Wow.
turned him.
I went for the side choke.
Oh,
I loosened the grip. I loosened the grip because I told you I'm not here. I don't have an intention of causing any permanent damage to this. So I loosen the grip and I go for the side choke.
I appreciate, man, because that wasn't what last night was.
That's not it exactly. That's not what that's all jokes aside. We're laughing, we're joking, but that's not at all what last night was about. That's what occurred. So we here. We're gonna use the content as happened.
And honestly, everybody except for Bosco wanted the interview to continue, but and you had already put your hands on that man, disrespected that man, and he wasn't interested in doing an interview with you anymore.
Well, here's the thing though, did I initiate it or did Bosco sucker punch me?
I did. Like, you initiated the antagonizing for sure. You brought gloves. I don't know, bro. I knew where it was going when you did that. That's why I was trying to laugh it off and just say, bro, let's just focus on the interview. Because shit. So,
he said you brought the gloves. He said you brought the gloves, and I knew where it was going.
Backstory with Bosco hanging out with the person that snitched on me, I could probably have an issue with that. And Bosco's not, and who you hang out with is who you hang out with.
Yeah, Bosco would have went bed. He would have went bedtime.
Him stepping in.
And you can tell by the way this man talk, he is a square. He ain't got no dog in the fight.
I was listening to it. I thought it was like you had an issue, and this nigga was DMing you and commenting and trolling you. I didn't know any of that until afterwards, right?
Right.
He didn't seem to acknowledge that he never should have done it. He sort of deflected and just said, that's your homie, you know what I mean, right? I don't got nothing to do with that. And, those are kind of like, I don't care words in my mind, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, bro, my bad, I didn't know the situation, I don't got no issues, let's do this interview. Bosco was drinking, and, I think that, you were,
Bosco was drinking, just like Munchie B was drinking.
I guess.
Well, did you bear witness to me before anything occurred? Did you bear witness to me telling Bosco, "Hey, we got the gloves. We could just step outside and handle it like that"?
Yeah, I saw that. You dipped the gloves out of a bag. I remember out of my left ear hearing a zipper open up and then hearing things fall down and turning around and laughing. So y'all crazy. So I remember that.
So Bosco,
again, I didn't take serious. I looked at Bosco. I think he said something like, "Is this what you're here for?" I thought you was just trolling in real life, in real time. I've never been involved in a real-time viral moment. So this is all new to me.
Well, as we've spoken on the phone and dealt with each other online, haven't I always kind of made it clear, like, hey, this is kind of how I am? Before, on and off camera?
What you broke up? What was the last one?
I said, as far as me and your dealings with each other, I feel like through on and off camera, I've kind of always made it clear, like, hey, I don't run plays, I don't do this, I don't do that. Like, I really be about what I'm about.
Oh, yeah, I told everyone. I said, bro, I think that if he's beefing with you, he doesn't give a fuck. So, like, I don't think he's running fake plays about fades or, whatever's going on because, most of the time, Rich, even with me, you cross the line pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? So, there you go.
And then even, I'm not going to say what because what's in the private don't need to be in the public, but something happened today. I said, you tripping.
I don't know what happened.
Look at the group chat. But it don't matter because we ain't going to talk about it on live. But,
you guys, like, going back and forth at 5 o'clock in the morning.
No, hey, hold on. So, let's talk one thing at a time. Let's talk about that. What
Bosco was up 5 o'clock in the morning making videos.
What was that about?
Bosco was up at tweaker hours doing videos about this man. Yep, hype this thing up, man. I've been on here a long time, man. I've been on here 163 minutes.
That's when I, proceeded to say, hey guys, knock it off. Trying to be the parent here.
But Bosco, when it comes to Bosco, man, I'll do a marathon on that nigga, boy. I wish I was on YouTube a long time ago, boy. I had a whole setup, everything. I would have been ready for this day. It would have been like New Year's Eve all over again. I would have been playing on split screen, a gang of different things he done did.
Make sure everything is gonna be as it's supposed to be and all that.
question to you is this. When you saw that Bosco was initiating his text message, and I'm like, well, let's go ahead and be about the way, did Bosco seem eager to handle anything, or did he just seemingly more than want to have conversation?
I think that, what he was realizing was that if, I had a conversation with him about dropping it, because if he continues to take away the distraction from the pill situation, the promoter is going to start to feel uncomfortable, because what we want to do is we just want to move forward, right? If you guys want to settle your issues, cool, right? You know what I mean? But let's not lose focus on what's at hand. So maybe because I was, several times I kept telling him, just focus on pills, so maybe that's what got him to stand down. I'm not sure.
But then even in the group chat, outside of everything, even in the group chat, I'm telling him, stop talking about this stuff on the internet, which brings me to my next question. Nick, who put this content on the internet?
It wasn't us, so I don't know.
Okay, well, if it wasn't me...
We weren't the photographer or the person who distributed it to the... So this morning, when you sent the link to whoever the podcaster was.
After to the link that the people, what we're talking about is, we were on a three-way FaceTime, and I was making fun of Bosco, showing him the video of himself getting, Nick, stop me when I'm lying, showing him the video of himself getting choked. Bosco decides to screen record the conversation and send it to a YouTuber.
Well, I don't know who sent it, but yeah, I was present for the call.
Well, and what was my response to that, Nick?
This is what I'll say. I do feel sincere that, there's a lot of unnecessary, damaging, incriminating footage there. And, I do feel sincere that you don't want everything to get out.
This is getting too Squareville for me. We finna shake lanes. Man, we finna go check out C-Star and what he had to say about Aunt Hefe. Because Aunt Hefe got something to say about what the checks say. C-Star got on his ass, then we gonna watch Aunt Hefe. Let's watch C-Star first. Damn, it just started at the end. I never even watched this. That's crazy work. That's what we not doing. The music ain't banging like that, gang. I feel you though. C-Star in the building.
We got another false narrative. Everybody just be talking when it come to me. Y'all gotta learn something, figure something out.
He said y'all gotta learn something.
But everybody is tapping in, like, comment, share, subscribe, and we going in. Fat Anthony Hefty, he on something.
He said Anthony Hefty.
Talking again, the crazy part. I wonder when they gonna admit all the Johnny that they really been doing though on the dead. You give me Johnny vibes as a motherfucker on the hood. You steady riding rape, whatever old boy name is over there on that side. You love him. That's your best friend. You love talking about him. You need to, what am I addressing that for? On the dead homie. The truth is in the on Hustlers. I'm on Vernon though. I don't know what's up with nothing else, nobody else. Hey, if I ever stop getting some money, that mean the world stopped. On 40s, I don't know what your broke. I don't know, man. Listen, we live in two different type of worlds, man. But I ain't gonna lie though. If you ever been in prison, you know that before anything, your safety and your security come first on the hood. Like what's important, cause we trying to get to the streets, or we just gonna just keep letting them just mess over us and just keep giving us more time. Or we going like what's important for real? I don't know what. I don't care what.
Bouncing back and forth, man, trying to get these pork chops, potatoes, and green beans ready. And I ain't going out to eat. Green beans, potatoes, that's going to get mashed down to potatoes, and pork chops. That's what I got going on right now. And I cook for myself.
No. That's my brother like a motherfucker. God, not tripping on me. Just cause y'all get peanut butter broomsticks and all this type of shit, that don't got nothing to do with me. God, that's my dog. I don't know what the fuck. But look, I ain't went nowhere. This the thing. Y'all gotta realize this. For the last 3 months, we just gonna say this to say the least. Y'all been calling up here like we in the army instead of jail. For real. Keep it hood. But looking up the white joint that had the whole PC yard come and tell a million lies about me and on her crib. She really miserable on the dead homie. Made content about me for a month straight. I don't care. Nothing we talking about 14. You seen a girl that you thought was pretty. They probably had her number and got 2-3 text messages. You just thought she was cute, little bullshit, little Sacramento shit. Dead homie, you couldn't believe she was getting some eggplant. 40th Street, you got the foaming at the mouth and go out like Cleo. Set it off style. Dead homie foaming at the mouth and a seizure, block up and go out. Looking at. Hey, I really like the real clowns for real. I ain't gonna lie. y'all mad at the boy DC Young and all that for doing his 1-2 in the little situation that's from up north and all that. Y'all not nobody. Y'all are all clowns. Y'all got people that's coming from whole other worlds coming to LA running circles around y'all, making y'all look stupid, making y'all look dumb as hell. And it's a lot of people asking questions about the boy DC Baby Draco, right? I'ma just say this, like the streets change, cuz on the hood. Me and my team were like, man, would have been found out something real key about him. I don't let him do his thing, man. We ain't no haters, get your money. Folks and people gonna follow cuz and fuck up one of them. We would have been, we would have been crashed that stupid ass shit, cuz walk around and do it. I ain't gonna lie, but on the dead, I can't take no ideas from me on the hood. I'm just saying back then what my mind would have told me to do to cuz, like, this nigga from Oakland riding around, man, boy, listen, but I ain't gonna lie on the dead. I don't hate cuz, I don't got no problem with nothing cuz doing. And I support it actually on the dead. I'm gonna get your money cuz on the hood, but man, boy, 40 that's dangerous though. Really, I ain't gonna lie, he a bold nigga. Keep it hood. If you really wanna ask me, like, you walk around LA from Oakland, like, just pulling up over random niggas, no. But that's another topic, cuz I'm 40. I don't know if it's because my situation or what it is, but I just look at stuff from different angles. Like, dang, he really can't.
Hey, just like Baby B Braids, he be bouncing subjects like a mug.
Doing is because he really just doing it, and then it's like either he crazy, nah, for sure he crazy, and then for sure y'all busters, cause y'all letting him do it, dead homie. So it's like shit. A motherfucker gonna do exactly what you let him get away with, and he doing that. That's done. That's going on, and that's what's happening. So shout out to DC Baby Draco, cuz keep doing your thing.
Yep. Cause ain't nobody stopping him.
Obviously, there ain't nobody on the hood.
Ain't nobody stopping him.
I don't understand a nigga that's on the internet for real, that's on the streets, beefing with another person on the streets through the internet. What sense do that make for real? Like, come on, cuz you character. And I'm crying laughing though. I see y'all mad that the Crips got Stunner Girl while we speaking of up north Sacramento. Let the Crips got Stunner Girl, and y'all say y'all Big Mama House homegirl up here to address that. Y'all better keep Queen Pill off the joint addressing stuff like who is cuz. On the hood, you're not even no real blood. I don't know why you got up here to say anything. Dying though. Blueface jump up there talking about I love good, yeah, he about to tell you he love her and all that. I ain't gonna care, just like me, 40. I said, nigga, I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. You're not exposing me, talk about nothing I said to no woman. I don't care about that, especially not nobody from no hood that we seen on the internet, big old buff ass and you talking about, yeah, he out there selling yams and they jump out on like,
He said selling yams.
They said it's straight, they been clear me.
He said out there selling yams.
Boy, man, listen, on the hood, address that type of shit before you talk about what I said.
Yep, they ain't your friends at all.
Dealing with weird type situations like that.
They ain't your friends at all. All these people used to get on each other, B Brays, C Star. Everybody used to fuck with each other, just like Kick and Cack being Boo. Then all of a sudden they ain't friends no more.
40 this, 40 that, burning hat.
Now, and Hefe don't matter what the check say. Let me see what he say right here. He got Fat Hefe looking crazy work though. What he got and Hefe? What he got going on and Hefe? Boy, that upload of his face of and Hefe disrespectful. But hold on. We got the part 2 of and Hefe with Spody face. I mean X4. He got a part 2 to the video. Here we go. Let me go ahead and put this in the watch later. Like I said, man, I'm over here doing my my real potatoes. They over there boiling in the like I said, I don't wait for no broad. I got my boiling 3 potatoes. This is for me. 3 potatoes, a can of green beans, and 2 pork chops. And then whatever I don't eat, that's Champ. He know that. He outside being bad right now. That's why I said I had to keep checking on him, because when he quiet and he ain't barking at nobody, that's when I get scared. But he broke off the chain today, though. While I was on this live with y'all, I went outside. When I said I was checking on Champ. And, yeah, that Negro broke off his collar like he normally do. And what the feezy? He broke off his collar like he usually do, and yeah, that nigga was at the front door, chilling. This ain't what I just saved. What's going on, man? I just saved it from my phone. Just over here playing games. All right, it should be on there now. Crash this. Yeah, he got Aunt Hefe looking bad right there, gang. Why this shit ain't going through? All right, so it's playing games like that. That's how we getting down. So this is what I do. I don't like his music, man. And Hefe music ain't cracking like that to me, gang. I don't know how y'all feel, but I don't be feeling his music like that. Not be hating, but maybe it's hating, but this music, that beat is so Pro Tools.
You already know the deal. If you don't know the drill,
No, we don't know the deal. And Hefe
if
don't
you
matter what the
don't know
check
the
says as long as
drill
the
and on
feds
the
pay.
deal, you gon' find out here when you tap into this segment.
Hit that like button, hit that
I know I
subscribe.
dropped that phone
I'm finna go
call.
check on my pork chop.
X4 called in to me. When he called in and let me know what he wanted to do, I definitely try to steer him in the right direction and tell him like, hey, look, you might want to holler at such and such. You might want to holler at such and such. You feel me? And he was adamant, like, nah, I want to drop this with you. You know, I want this dropped on your platform. I want this to get out there. So, as y'all see, we had the conversation. I listened to everything X4 had to say. As best as possible, I try to give the best advice and fill them in. And as well, just try to, give them some hope and make him feel lighthearted and hope that he finds strength and faith that, he gonna overcome the situation. So as he explained from his mouth is that he been talking to homies in the hood, and ain't no need for me to say no names because he can speak his homie names himself.
Yeah, Sporty
Say
Face
he
gonna
been
whoop your
calling
ass.
in and
You speak on the wrong
been
face,
saying
Sporty
that
Face gonna
the
whoop
right
your
thing
ass.
is gonna be brokered and or done. As well, he did point out that he's had many of court dates that this guy did not show up where this guy did supposed to show up. And as I pointed out to him, you should find faith and hope in that being those times he didn't show up may have had something to do with the swaying of the homies and or the hood. And he was just basically like, I don't know. So obviously it's like when he's calling in, he's being told everything's gonna be all right. And then at times he might be feeling like things is not all right. And those are natural feelings as being a human being. You can be in jail, like, man, homie, I ain't hear nothing from the homies. Ain't nobody tapping in, this and that's going on. People forgot about me. Oh, man, your mind will start playing tricks on you, and you will feel that things are going to happen that are not going to happen. Not to say that he's not spot on with his situation. He knows what's going on. But, however, in his pursuit of pressing, of injustice, and what's righteous, he said he was told that at the end of the day, this dude is a non-affiliate, so what do you really want us to do? But, as we all know, if it is true, it's a slap in the face to still have this dude around or be hanging around this dude if this is any truth without nothing being done. But however, like I said, you got to be optimistic. You got to be optimistic. And just think that dude is still not coming. And if he do come, it should go in his favor. As he said, the time the dude did pop up, and I did a segment on that, popped up with some security and the police or whatever, I guess that day he didn't speak or didn't have to say nothing, and I guess they was trying to use that
as a bluff tactic as well to make X4 give in to what they want him to take. However, I don't want to hold you guys any longer. We about to get into the rest of this phone call, man. And you already know, man, it's the halfway and the half fact. Oh, we ain't got to commentate because we commentating doing a phone call. But y'all know what I mean, man. So let's get into this content. You already know, man. It's the halfway and the half effect.
Like the police did that, cuz. You said who? Yeah, the police had my phone. They took my gram, but I'm gonna get my shit back though. Oh, I bet. That's what's up. Yeah, so damn, that's crazy. So like, end result is just like basically like end result he a non-affiliate. Yeah, that's what they saying, cuz dead homies. My freedom is really based off on the dead homies. Like, when you got a he say she say case, it's basically based off if somebody like when you come to when you're trying to go to trial, the person got to pop up and say you got a right to facial accuser. So somebody saying that something happened to him, they got to come to court. But if that person don't come to court, case dismissed, case drop. You feel me? That's all my freedom is based off of. Somebody come or don't come. Oh hood. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like, and I said, that's what but I'm just saying, hopefully, being that, only thing logical I can think of say, bro, is being that if they is around him and hanging with him and shit, is that basically he ain't gonna come to court. Like, that's already understood. So, I pray for that shit every day, cuz damn, I need another chance to get back out there on Hooker. I'm gonna do
And the funny thing is, even the internet goofy, they got an A-Tray gangster talking about neighborhood crip business. And the neighborhood crip X4 feel good and safe with talking with Aunt Hefe about neighborhood crip business. You know YouTube messed up.
Hell no, like it don't go like that. So like if he is hanging around and being around, like obviously that shit gotta be understood. Like, hey, bro, you ain't about to go to court, like, you know what I'm saying, and had a homie like up shit creek on some bullshit. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't had nothing to do with nothing. Leave that shit like where it be and let them people figure that out. Because when I have people tap in third party, that's the message I be getting back sometimes. Like, all right, man, they shit is gonna be like this and like that, so you ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm like, all right, fam, cool. But then, like, I don't know, cuz, then they just give me, like, mixed emotions. I don't know if they wake up feeling this way, then they do this, wake up feeling that way, then do this. I don't know, cuz, but, it's really tough for it at the end of the day, though. Yeah, because I was just, this should be, like, on a public.
This sound like a stressed out phone call. He not used to having this life. He want to get out. If he was out, it'd be turned up. He got a little money. But you got to do your time, brother. And you facing a life sentence. That's why he's so worried. X4 is facing a life sentence. With this case, he could get an L.
When I was in the station, my shit was 1.4. So nigga was finna try to bail out and get something going, but they like.
And then when you when you $1 million, you got a hell of a case, like life type case.
The judge took it right then and there. The DA like, man, they don't get no bail. Me and my crime both got no bail. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah. Nigga got no bail because they want me to shit. And that's what I'm saying. Then it's like that on top of that. Then it ain't, you ain't the only one. You got your other two crimies, you know what I'm saying? They both for 40s as well, right? Exactly.
This call is being recorded.
Two young homies from the hood too. They both from the hood too. Yeah, so I don't, like I said, bro, only thing I can say that's logical, bro, is that, dude ain't about to come, you know what I'm saying, ain't about to come there, because, like, it ain't just you, shit is you, and two other members, too, so it's just like, to crucify you is to crucify them, you know what I'm saying, regardless of what, people personal problems are. On the hood, cuz, yeah, homies, because it's just like this now, because I'm in the county jail, but hypothetically speaking, God forbid, but say, even if it was to go left, and then a nigga hit that prison yard and touch that cell phone, and I can basically get paperwork out there and explain stories myself, and on the dead homie, they gonna really be looking through. Yeah, but it's like, why the motherfucker even gotta go that far? Like, and you know what I'm saying, go to the prison yard and all that, if that shit can be nipped in the bud right here. You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta take right here? Yeah. Right here, that's what I'm saying. I pray to God I don't gotta take that trick, cuz dead homies. My son, young as fuck right now. I still got a lot of shit to do out there. I was just getting started, so I pray to God I don't. But
this is the very reason why you don't go to jail. Yeah, you don't have to make phone calls like this, sounding all scared.
On the hood, this shit's still going on.
He's scared.
So I don't know.
What you coming up? Like, you already did preliminary? What you coming up on pre-trial or what? Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
I'm coming up on pre-trial though. I got a good lawyer though. I got Dion, my guilty boys.
He's done.
So yeah, I'm coming up on pre-trial.
That nigga
shit
doing
like
a
that.
life sentence. He coming to trial. It's over with.
Yeah, I passed preliminary and all that, but in order for this case to get dismissed,
his life is in that boy's
go to
hands.
trial, and then they do like 0 to 60 before you get to trial. And some courts do like 50 days or 55 days.
They gonna have fun with
Like
that.
a couple days after you go to trial before you can pick jurors. If the person don't show up, then they dismiss the case.
See that dude walk through the door.
Your lawyer, he didn't think it was a good idea for you to deputy trial? I was trying to at first, but like I said, I was skeptical on basically if people like was going like make me pop up or not. I don't know what they was on out there. I still don't even know. The dead homies. I still don't even know. Because now they got this new DA in there. Now they can put warrants out for people and make people come and just certain shit. So it's like I don't need to like fully like know what people. I want to just make sure like it's 100% before I just gamble my life.
That is true.
Once a nigga get on hood crew, once a nigga get all that time, it's like, all right, when I'm about to sit up there for a gang of years wait for appeal, I'm not trying to do that. No, for sure. No, I was just asking because I know sometimes, when a nigga be like, man, I ain't guilty, whatever the case may be, like, man, I'm going to just go ahead, speedy trial, get this shit, like over with, because it's like,
that's
he gonna show, because, like, it's like, even like, but I understand, without a nigga saying, like, man, motherfucker trying to, like, give it some time, see what's what, but, like, yeah, that, man, like, yeah, that's the only thing, like I said, logically, I can, like, think like man, niggas gotta like have this shit like understood. And like I said, it just ain't true. Like them niggas names, reputation, and everything else on the line. They claim to be so superior and act like they just so much of a voice. They homies, but they ain't moving like nothing that they say they is. They ain't moving like nothing that they say they is, cuz. Damn, this shit crazy. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, man. Yeah, like I said, I don't even like this type of shit be having a nigga lost words. I don't even know what to say, cause like I said, like, only thing I can think in a situation like you shit, like if they fucking with dudes, like shit, man, it's understood. Like you ain't gonna do that, like shit. Like I don't know, like maybe they gotta be optimistic and just think like, shit, they just keeping him close. You feel me? Like until you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He do what he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, homies. But yeah, like I said though, at the beginning of the call though, I heard you at shine the spotlight on it, and you doing something that niggas from one section ain't even doing. Like them niggas supposed to be at least like some like, but I mean that's why I think appreciate you too for making this happen too and putting this out there like that. No, it's all good. Like I said, you feel me? Like shit, man. It's a platform, so shit. Like if I can shine some light or something, like I ain't gonna never. As long as it ain't no bullshit. No false shit. Like I said, you speaking on some shit that I shine light for. Some shit I shine light to. I don't really be with the little messy shit and all that.
Yeah,
like
just
said,
you and DC Baby Draco, and you getting your channel strike. He don't be with the messy stuff. He just get his channel striked every once in a while.
Behind that motherfucker, nigga know how that shit goes. So, like, yeah, and I covered it already, like I said before, and I had some shit that
he supposedly had robbed the cameraman at a studio, and the cameraman ended up calling the police with him not knowing, or the studio dude, and then he walked outside, and then when he came back in, he walked in with the police, and X4 went to jail. They had robbed him for something.
He didn't know whatever they need to do. You feel me? Like to get you up out of that motherfucker. You feel me? Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so with that robbery, he would be facing a life case. It was guns involved, allegedly, and all that.
That's the only thing about it. Like a nigga like, damn, the waiting game, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta sit up in this county, this bullshit, like these spreads, you know what I'm saying? Go through, you know what I'm saying? Whatever little squabbles that they gonna have, whoever a nigga run into, you know what I'm saying? When they can be out here on the street, in the confines of his home with the kids getting bread, you feel me, on the set, for sure. Like I said, like, shit, you was doing your shit, you feel me? So, hopefully, this shit ain't nothing, people do what they, supposed to do, as far as, you know what I'm saying, according to, how the script go, and since you get the...
Yeah, robbery allegedly.
Here, man, you know what I'm saying, get cracking again. Yeah, for sure. I'll be out there, hopefully, man, God.
This call is being recorded.
I say the same and it go how it's supposed to go. Yeah, like I said, no, for sure, it gotta go like that, like you were saying, like if they, if that's the messages you getting, if that's what you seeing, that they hanging with them, like shit, and
you in jail for one, like, that's the only way it gotta go. Like, you feel me? Like, shit, he gotta come, and you know what I'm saying, to set it right or not come at all.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, the niggas' names and reputations on the line, cuz they making the 40 look real weak right now. They making the hood look real weak.
Nah, yeah, for sure. Nah, man. So, yeah, hopefully that shit get righted, bro. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully that shit get righted. Man, that's what
We got your boy Baby B Braze live right now.
You know,
Shit, I'm live.
like,
We
man,
might as
like,
well
it's
go
time to-
steal some content. We got Baby B Braze live right now. Oh no, that's 2 games for YouTube. He over here trying to cloud up after everybody done got their money already off this. He late on this boat. He late on this boat. Let me see. History. Here we go, Baby B Braze. He live right now.
Stay far away from Rich Trapper. What Rich Trapper got going on? My boy,
Here we go with that janky phone.
Hey, just stand back. Just,
blood, tell him just come to me.
hey, send it to him, man.
My boy, little man, in red, said. But I was supposed to my little bro, Jay Nose is just bouncing on here on else. He had to get a thing back. Plus, I was telling people they had to, I've been telling people to be on the lookout for the, GM for the Pasadena Who's Who's.
Pasadena Who's Who's. You didn't
You
pass
seen
the
that
torch? You ain't got the pass
Oh,
PDLs?
baby.
It's the PDL Who's Who's now?
Yeah. I seen him go off. I seen some nigga crying, dead on me. Sound like he ready to snitch. Fuck you talking about?
What is Braze talking about? Braze, like I said, he like C-Star, man. They always come with a gang of like they can't stay on one topic. They do a lot.
They're red. I'm about to blow it down and pop it. My P-Day coming up on the 15th. GM. They pulling up to the Who's Who's. Who they want to do the interviews after that? I'm dropping a video right now with a promoter of the 4-5 bitches and the Ghost Town nigga. I said I gotta keep it going. On else. Cause some of this shit ain't on there. Tapping in from Oakland.
I can't believe somebody alive right off the bat his live stream. They said don't fuck with Rich Trapper, he bad people.
So people would know.
Braze don't have no idea.
They smoked the Who's Who's on the set. They caught him on the block and smoked. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I can't even get on YouTube on my phone on the dead homies. And this is the thing. With this, I see 10 people keep motherfucking putting Expo PC, Expo not PC, Expo talk to him. Look, check this out, please. I don't give a fuck if a nigga call in a year later talking about what he ain't do. Never had.
He said nigga called in a year later. That Braze out of control. He said I don't care if a nigga called in a year later. Said he ain't up in there.
Look, man.
Braze on his ass.
Going back on there, dead on me.
Braze on his ass.
I gotta stop letting people sidetrack me with Zarks and Marks in the park on 412. Back to them promoter phase. That nigga Dice and that little nigga from Ghost Town. What was that nigga name from Ghost Town that Dice got down with? As soon as he came through
hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Talking about hit the back, they got a squad. That's what we on.
He said that's what we owe.
We ain't fucking with Zarks in the park no more. 412. Nigga talking about a nigga called in a year later talking about he ain't PC and this, that. Look, dead homies. That nigga went to jail on 412.
He talking about Expo, the one we just looked at with Aunt Hefe.
Went to High Power, did all
type of Zark in the Park shit. Got caught in court doing this and that on Bloods. Duh, he got out of high power. Like, let's be realistic.
He said, duh, he got out of high power. Bray's talking about X4. This is live. This is my live, and Bray's is live right now.
What the fuck? I ain't got no reason to smut a nigga. Oh, another thing on Bloods. That nigga NBA 2 bounce on here. On Bloods, I was just on a thing with him. He was with them peoples. Here, real. I don't give a fuck. Here.
Oh, it's Sunday. Everybody came back from visiting. I forgot it's Sunday fun day. So on Sunday, when they come back from visit, they blow it down. He finna blow it down. Everybody came back with their trees, tobacco.
Remember you said your homie got knocked out by him. You gotta tell that squad. Y'all trying to have me put my nigga P Jr. fade on here on Bloods. Dead homies. But sometimes on Blood Games, because I was supposed to go uncensored on the Dead Homies. I was supposed to stop. I was supposed to, just because it ain't nothing on Lanes, I was supposed to not save. I was supposed to put everything up. I gotta put the P Jr. fade on here just because that's my bro. Dead Homies. And it went bad for him. Junior come talk shit. It's dead. Y'all messy as fuck. Oh, Baby Runner. Do I got anything on Baby Runner? Look, first of all, on Gino, let me say this. Is that like no disrespect on 109th Street Brothers? But why you just asked me that question, Pete? Can't ask me no shit like that. Like, you got anything on the nigga there? Homies, I ain't got nothing on shit. Yeah. All I say is,
You got anything on?
The nigga Mark or not.
These people be acting like
Baby Runner
police. You got anything on? You can prove to us that he's not on paperwork.
I don't disrespect niggas that's if they over there and they little shitty and especially if they homies. This is what I do. Anybody that I got at, that's some West Side Lanes. Just know they niggas, they boys over here in they hood said on Bloods. Yeah, that nigga, shit, nigga it happened. 412. So with Baby Runner, dead homies. I don't know what he doing. I don't know what Expo talk about. He said a nigga over there hanging with snitches and all that. That's state business on 412. All I know is that nigga X4 bad people's, period. Give a fuck.
He said, I don't give a fuck.
All I know that nigga said he nigga throwing his homies under the bus. The fucking phone sound like about to stay on everybody. Fuck you, well.
Yeah. Like, people think just because he came with a new video, it ain't true. And, man, come on, man. That nigga stayed off the internet a long time. Brick Baby and Loose Cannon been on the internet more than X4. X4 ain't said nothing about his cases in months. He ain't say nothing about that PC in months. But he worried about this case, though. He worried about getting that life.
I wasn't really going to do it on the set, but why not? They took the page, they snatched my page. They got me. I ain't going to YouTube phone.
Man, you got to get out that jail cell, Braves. That phone connection is the worst. I understand
that's on the whole other shit going to. So I'm doing the who's pull up the who's dead on ice GM. Got the dope interviews bragging. I just tapped in on my sack, tapped in on my opening set. I heard all type of people's going crazy. Why not? I'm mad at niggas. Dope was. I don't want none of that. Zarks and my shit. I want everybody that's
Braves, you got to do better. This phone stuff.
All you got to do is get up on me.
They got that tower block up.
Niggas just tapped in on Bloods. And I ain't even talking about who I was in the video with. I was just on the shit with my bro. Lavish, you know, he had
tap in.
Lavish D,
make it
him and
up.
Braves did not get no money out of that views. Like they did him and
But
Lavish D didn't get a gang of views. Period.
Up there, talk about they going back. Hey, you said what? Don't scream. Blood, I just said you fucking. I gotta fuck you on. But yeah, anyways, let me see this shit. Blood, motherfuckers. My break. There. How was that? You're finished. Hey, what you talking about, bro?
He talking about Bosco getting his ass whooped.
Stingiest nigga on the block. What you talking about, Hill? Hey, brother, dear.
He said stingiest nigga on the block. He must be a homie. He said the stingiest nigga on the block.
Politics recording the calls. Look, this is what I say. I'm not recording shit. All these niggas recording phone calls and doing all that, that's the other shit. That means you hanging with bad people. When you start recording calls and doing all that shit and they don't tell you to do it on phone 202, that's out. I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. Oh, yeah. On blood, Stingy. On dead homies, you right. But anyways, that's what I got on here to do. Bobbing about that and on Wayne's. My people's got to tap in because on GM, I'm throwing this shit back on there. Got the promoter phase bracket. Bye. On wheels. I gotta finish the Moose shit because Moose, dead homies, after he said he was gonna do the shit and got knocked out on Bloods, I fell off on him. Gotta finish the Swan shit. Damo. Why not? There's plenty of Zarks. They all got together and took a nigga shit anyways. That's it. Man, you crazy as fuck. Man, that ain't nothing. That's what I said. I said I ain't tripping. You just gotta, you keep it going. Dead homies. Members only. No dashes on dead. Sus, you already know you tapped in when you come to Cali. Them rare, come tap in. Set. Sus just came to Cali, Damo, just to come out here and get the sweaters on 412 and pull up and get her weed on the hood. Tapped in on Baby Brady's, made sure Sus good on Figaro, came from Baltimore, tap in. Bye. On the hood. But nah, man, I'm blessed. That's what it is, though. Nigga gotta tap in on my B-Day. Say it. That's what I got going on. I've been laying low, putting it together. Anybody wanna, gotta tell them all the dope ones, more the cities and states on the hood. Nigga supposed to tap in on the nigga. I'm blessed, it's up. I'm with it. But how nigga gonna start the interviews on the Who's Who's without Baby Braids?
Whiskey. My bad, y'all. I had to get up on Champ, man. I had to bring him in the house. That boy getting big, man. He be wrestling. He be so happy to see me. He don't even want to. He act like he only. Oh, Braves phone. His live just came off. But yeah, Champ over there. He a whole mission. Just trying to get him in. All right, now we on some Mozzie. And Munchie has some little words about how they ran out Mozzie and this and that from Inglewood. Tiny Munchie had something to do with it to verify. I don't know, but it's some Mozzie stuff. It's trenches. It's LA. The only person I really that I heard speak on this was Jalik. So we finna watch it. Warren Cali, you know how Warren Cali do. He reading all the paperwork. They got all the stuff. You know that Munchie Grid program stuff. Yeah, that's what they got going on. Check this out.
Welcome back to another episode of Warren Cali. In this episode, I will detail the story of Zilla Zoe. Zoe was born on February 3rd, 1988, and will grow up in Oak Park section of Sacramento. Oak Park is one of Sacramento's oldest neighborhoods. After the early prosperity in the 1900s, the area began to face deep economic decline by the mid-century due to factors like the Great Depression, housing practices like redlining, the freeway construction that physically divided communities, and also business closures. Oak Park was known early as an area with a high population for African Americans who were settled in the community, having deep history and culture, which is still often shown today, with many original families from the 50s to the 70s still having family and big names in that community. Many early groups to represent Oak Park were the Black Panthers, who once had a Sacramento chapter, and also later another group called the Funk Lords. But by the 80s, poverty, deteriorated infrastructure, and limited investments, conditions that often correlate with higher crime rates began to happen. Like many urban neighborhoods during the 80s, the drug markets, especially involving cocaine and later crack, contributed to violent and high crime rates. Oak Park developed a reputation locally for open drug dealing and also a big gang presence. Around this time, gang activity, including groups like the Oak Park Bloods, began to shape the crime dynamic, not just in gang-on-gang violence, but also in drug trade conflicts and also youth involvement. Since the 80s, the Oak Park Bloods became an active gang tied to robberies, thefts, drug dealing, and murders, along a list of other crimes. And the gang would develop numerous rivals over the years. Since its formation, some Crips and other blood sets would become enemies, and at this current state of the gang, they had major inner circle beef. The chaos and turmoil in the streets of Oak Park would be the life of Zilla Zoe. He jumped off the porch in the early 2000s, and the streets would never be kind. He experienced a lot of setbacks, from losing friends to death in jail, and even doing bids himself. The Zilla in his name came from a clique that many Oak Park members are tied to, and Zoe for his name Alonzo. He became a well-respected.
I know a lot of Zillas though. I ain't gonna lie. I tatted up a lot of Zillas in prison.
He ran with many active members
as well. There's a lot of Oak Park niggas.
A person he was close to growing up was Timothy Patterson, a.k.a. Little Tim, but y'all may know him as rapper Mozzie. Mozzie has always had a passion for music, showing his skills for a long time before he would eventually take off.
Anything you saying is blah, 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 blah. I rush a hoe to the track like, hurry me, huh? Underlay, bitch, yeah. I've been flying since I was knee-high. Do expect money, orders, checks, and visa. I'm in the lead of a motherfucking grown man. Not from East Oakland or the G, so I don't dance. Married to the app without the smooching and romance. Full court pressure, I ain't giving niggas no chance. Give it to anybody when defending my block. A lot of close range shooting. She ain't picking my shots, nigga. Some motherfucking blowout, nigga. 4 fingers, nigga. You see it, nigga.
Zilla Zoe was always behind Mozzie in his career. Mozzie became the face of the early Oak Park rap scene going into the 2010s, with him dropping diss records dissing deceased rivals and other rappers from enemy gangs. And he dissed a long list of both on several songs, some rappers being Lavish D, aka CML, and Lick among others. Both would respond to Mozzie on their own songs. While Mozzie was broadcasting the war through music, Zoe was said to be one of the ones frontlining in the war for Oak Park, but that would cost him by 2013. Mozzie would drop one of the most talked about diss tracks called The Truth, where he would diss rappers from enemy gangs, diss deceased rivals, and just active members on the other side. And Zilla Zoe would appear in the music video besides Mozzie. The video was dropped on April 9th, 2013, but it was removed by YouTube. In a statement by YouTube, they would state, the video was flagged for our attention and is reviewed 24 hours a day, and the material that violates these guidelines is quickly removed. We have policies against violent content. We will review and take down videos containing such material. Mozzie was broadcasting guns and putting all the street business to the world. and with Zoe being in the video,
41 was you?
Deputies responded to the 4200 block at East Nichols
Oh,
Avenue
okay.
around 11:30 a.m. after residents in the area reported hearing multiple gunshots. At the scene, deputies found 25-year-old Zilla Zoe lying on the sidewalk. He suffered a gunshot wound to his upper body and was pronounced dead at the scene. Zoe was shot while in the car. It wasn't known if anyone else was inside the car while it happened. There was no description of the shooter or the suspect's vehicle. Zoe was killed
What's
less
the
than
deal? What's the
24
deal,
hours
bro?
after the video was released on April 9th, and he was murdered on April 10th. 2 other shootings occurred within hours after his death, and it's believed that this caused a major gang war, contributing to over 25 shootings. It was already a war, but Zoe's death took it up a notch. Mozzie would later discuss Zoe's death on a Vlad TV interview.
You did a video called The Truth.
It was the truth too.
Right. And then the dude in the video ended up getting killed.
Yeah, my brother, rest in peace, Zilla Zoe.
So that was your actual brother or your close friend?
Just blood brother. When I say blood brother, gang related.
Okay,
Gang
I
related.
understand. So how long after the video did he end up getting killed?
Probably 24 hours.
24 hours after you released it.
Probably less than that to keep it 100. Probably like 12 hours.
Did that sort of change the way you look at shit? Because
Everything. But you know, at the same time, I told that man specifically, I'm finna do this video to the net. Cause where I was at a point in my life where I didn't give a fuck. I ain't even care, like a little bit. Everybody got named in that video is somebody of essence. Hey, somebody who's actually with the activities, somebody who fuck around, somebody who will actually smoke you behind putting their name in anything. Like this ain't, none of them niggas rap. The niggas whose names I said, they don't rap. They gang bang, you feel me? So, like, I knew what I was doing when I made that video. I didn't want nobody to be involved in that video, but bruh was a participant in a lot of shit that I was seeing, so he mandated that he be in that video, and that shit changed me like a motherfucker. You feel me? Whether it was the niggas in the video that I was talking about, or you know, it's just his many past doubling back on him, whatever it may be, however he died. That shit changed me like a motherfucker because I felt like it was the video. It don't matter if he died from some Mexican shit he was involved in, or some robbery shit he was involved in. Just that time frame made me feel like he died behind my video.
CML will later discuss the situation as well on a Cam Capone interview.
I guess at some point Mozzie makes a song called The Truth, or he kind of like disses a lot of your dead homies.
Yeah.
And that kind of, you know, started a lot of drama.
What happened after that?
That's what I'm asking you. From what I heard, you know,
You heard his Vlad.
Lavish D sound like he super faded.
You feel me? When he dropped that video, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I wasn't in California at the time, you know what I'm saying? But you feel me? He dropped a video talking crazy. You know, he was talking about a lot of different people, though. He wasn't just talking about my people. He was talking about a lot of people. Like, people will diss you and diss other people that they think you affiliated with. And I might not even be affiliated with them. You know what I'm saying? But you just dissed them, too. But yeah, he dropped a diss song. And he said it in his interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? He dropped a diss song at, like, 10 o'clock. There was 3 people in the whole video. Him, somebody else. One of the dudes had a mask on. You couldn't see his face. One of the dudes up in there, you feel me, with somebody else dancing around, shaking their tail. The video dropped at like 10. I think dude got killed at 12. You know what I'm saying? 10 a.m. The other dude in the video with him that was showing his face got killed at 12 p.m. noon. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit come with it, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Zoe has been dead for over 12 years now. He's been praised in songs by Oak Park rappers, but heavily dissed by rivals. Even young members who wasn't even off the porch are even old enough to know him when he dies to talk about him, like MG Sneak did in his Young TC interview.
Right here, dead homies. You know what I'm saying? This
Zilla Zoe, he passed away right here.
right here, bro. Right here on Mama's. Right here. This the block right here for surely. Dead homie. This nigga, this by Chentress. Niggas know this the block.
Was Zilla Zoe, was he someone that you looked up to growing up?
For sure. Most definitely. Dead homies.
on everything. For sure went that to Zoe, bro. I was it, nigga. No, dead homies. Show it, like, nigga, just me being from this block, you know what I'm saying? Just me being from this block, always hearing his name, stories, whatever. Thanks for showing.
Zoe is just another cautionary tale of the streets and what they bring. This will conclude this episode. If you haven't already, check out my previous episodes. Don't forget to hype, like, comment, and subscribe for more.
I guess Braves got back to his live. I don't know what happened to his live, but I'm gonna try to link back into it. But yeah, Baby Braves had a little live going on right now, so I guess he got his stuff back on it. What is it called again? Figaro Facts. He is live right now though. Here we go. So now I gotta do it from my phone. I don't know why. Different devices work differently. If I didn't have this, it'd be, yeah, he's still on right now.
Anyways, with 99, on blood, this is how I feel about P. I feel like
I don't know why I do all this, but I was just watching it and then just.
But again, this is only entertainment purposes only. Yeah. Dead homies. Yeah. When you get out.
Braves, what's up with your connection, gang?
I feel like peace, entertainment purposes only. On the dead homies, because when you say them type of people, lie on people, dead homies, make up fake work, and on F4G, he told me that you can just do that because people will believe you. He said, Braves, do that. They believe you now. Do you say anything? I said, fuck, I ain't got to do that. What are you talking about? Never said nothing to him again. Last thing I told him was he ain't nobody. Did you see the Expo and Hefe interview? Nah, so, wait, Expo called in on Hefe?
He in jail like a motherfucker. He said you lied to me.
Say you lying to me.
Yep. Braves in jail. He don't know nothing about nothing unless they tell him.
5 people said yes. Shit with all type of yes sirs and all type of shit. Damn. Like I said, blood. BLB, people doing their own thing. I'm saying, I think Am probably look at him like he a kid, like he a kid, cause I'm saying that's what it really is. But I'm blessed. If we ain't got cracking, if we ain't talk about me and you getting cracking, or if we ain't connect through some shit like that, them revenue, not doing it. But we not promoting that. We going too far with this content shit. I'm blessed. We going too far with this content shit. We sitting down with peoples. We doing this. I'm blessed. These the same people that's gonna backdoor your bro. Your little homie gonna get backdoored by his little homie. I ain't with all that. Anyway, it's tapping on the whole souls when you tap in. Nigga, I'm tapping on nothing else. Main Street. My B-Day about to come up on 4/12 on the 15th next month. February 15th. It's up. Lanes. About to go up in a high rise on Bloods. I'm about to see who I'm gonna interview first. I want some player pimp shit going on. So, dead homies. My boy been tapped in. Gotta get him on there. I gotta get the set on there. My bro KS and them. And gotta do theirs on there. The females gotta go crazy. All the rapper females tap in. Free meat. 300 Main Street. Eve. Sit back, blow it down. What other story I gotta go in there? That story me and about when they knocked on a boy. Entertainment purposes only. They
Uh-oh. Here go a real
Boy
story.
came in and said he was.
Here go a real story.
He was out the
What's the
Broadways.
deal? What's the deal?
He was out the Broadways. And J Hood P. Jr. and him, that nigga get up on him. But Junior Faye got to go on here when he got down with the pimp. Just because on Bloods. Just because both of them real niggas. P. Junior and a pimp nigga from Pomona. Dead homies, I'm going to throw that on there. They squab it up. Two men squab it up. Somebody got the best of somebody. Somebody, you know what I'm saying, went out.
Somebody went out. He talking about knocked out. You said went out.
At the end of that fade, the nigga that knocked out,
I knew it.
The one that dropped, the other one, he got his ass kicked. They got up on P's too. Tapping on the who's who when you tap in, they gonna tap in on nothing else. On Bloods. Like and subscribe to shit. Bloods be going back crazy. It's the Figaro facts. Everybody let them know. Says branch off of the thing. They
branch
smoke
off
my
of the
peoples.
thing.
Entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, you sure better say that now.
Nothing else.
You want to lose your channel now. You're Sersky.
Somebody can never win against the bat.
Man. Look, y'all, I'm about to be up out of here, too. I got about, like, 4 hours with y'all, man. I got to get back to this cooking and all that good stuff. Man, if I do go live again tonight, then y'all will know. Just make sure y'all notifications is on and all that. If not, then you know me, early in the morning, cracking like eggs. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Say more moments. Yes, Sirski. Like, comment, subscribe, man. And I'm 4Ring, outie here. Y'all have a good night.